D-Unit run things. Whole league noting. 3 big sides in his hand. Whole crowd sing his name. Madison Park, crowd so loud. Darlington jump, Breedle proud. 1 man chill on the touchline still. 3 teams move, how he will beat Rahi quick. Beat Morat clean. Look, Avi, I'll feel the heat. Every ground, same story again. Scoreboard light up his name. D-Unit, D-Unit. Greatest of all time. Running 3 clubs on the same headline. From South Park Road to Breedle Sky. Darlington dance with a rivals cry. D-Unit, D-Unit. Thunder in the stand. Boss of the league with a master plan. Raise your hands high when the teams walk through. Everything win when he points at you. Everything win when he points at you. One out front, ice cold calm, 1/2 chance, hit like a storm, net shake mad, crowd jump fence, hold back line, lose their sense, roll take a ball when the South Park sun, last home game but the work all done, legend walk slow, tears in his eye, D-Unit, clap with a fist up high, D-Unit, D-Unit, greatest of all time, running 3 clubs on the same headline, from South Park Road to Breedle Sky, Darlington dance with a rivals cry, D-Unit, D-Unit, thunder in the stand, boss of the league with the master plan, raise your hands high when the teams walk through, everything win when he points at you. Everything win when he points at you. Who beat Rahi? D-Unit. Who beat Murat? D-Unit. Luca Navi? D-Unit. Ox the league? Who run it? 3 big badges, 1 big brain, 3 home crowd scream his name from first kickoff to the last full time. He rewrite the history line. D-Unit. D-Unit. Greatest of all time. Running 3 clubs on the same headline. From South Park Road to Breedle Sky. Darlington dance when the rivals cry. D-Unit. D-Unit. Thunder in the stand. Boss of the league with the master plan. 1 score, 1 wave, goodbye fight 2. Whole world know that he built this crew. Everything win when he points at you. Everything win when he points at you.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, and yes, we've got some Champions League watch-along stuff going on today, and yes, my UCL fantasy team is locked. You can see it down the bottom. Also, I think we might be having a slight issue with the internet because of the fact that it's storming in Kalgoorlie at the moment. I've actually had the worst storm in 5 years in WA the last couple of days. I'm just going to check to see what it's like. That's why I've gone live a little bit early. Can we reconnect? Come on. It wouldn't be a D-Unit stream without this problem, would it? Oh my God, it's taken so long. Here we go. Successfully reconnected. Here we go. Come on, sort it out. Has that fixed it? Yes. I think we're looking good. We're looking good. I've managed to fix it. Hopefully that is a sign that's going to be good for the next 2 hours, maybe a little bit longer if you're hoping for penalty shootout, let's be fair. But it does look like that's fixed it. Yeah, we've had a lot of rain the last 2 hours. Like a lot of rain. But yeah, it's actually still having a whinge at me, apparently. Drop frames detected 2 minutes ago. What do you mean a few seconds ago? That's not what we want, man. Surely it's good to go. It looks okay. I don't know what it's talking about. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. Anyway, that's my Champions League final team. I've gone with Kratz Kellier, captain. And I'm only playing 2 Arsenal players, actually 3. I'm playing Saka, Gabriel, and David Raya. If Arsenal win this 1-0, my UCL fantasy team is completely and utterly cooked. Having said that, I just don't think Arsenal are going to win. I actually have predicted a 4-0 PSG win, so we'll have to wait and see if I've nailed that or not. But yeah, we are ready to go. Hopefully, I think I've done that right. The team should be hopefully out on the field. They are. This is also very good news. They're shaking hands. Get the Champions League anthem on. Actually, I can't do that. Hold on. What am I doing here? Oh, my God. There we go. I've got a little bit of live commentary listening in. I was like, what are we doing here? Anyway, PSG team as it stands. Safanov in goal. It's Nuno Mendes, Pacho, Marquinhos, and Hakimi in a back four. In the midfield, it's Fabian, Vitinha, and João Neves. And then up top, it's Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, and Doué, who looks like he's playing off the left. On the bench, it's Chevalier, Marin, Beraldo, Zabani, Ramos. I didn't even get to read the rest. They did it that quick. I actually couldn't catch the rest of the team that's on the bench, but there's quite a few players on the bench. And Arsenal team, we're just waiting for that one to come up on screen. Apparently, they don't want to show me. Anyways, it's Zubimendi. I mean, I don't know what he's done. Maybe it's because of the fact that Declan Rice isn't actually that good with Zubimendi in the team, and Lewis Skelly gets another start here for Arsenal, which is interesting. Anyway, it's David Raya in goal. It's Mosquera at right back, Hincapié at left back. It's Gabriel Saliba in the midfield. Sorry, not in the midfield, in centre defence. Then it's Declan Rice, Lewis Skelly, and Saka. Sorry, that's wrong. No, sorry, Odegaard. Oh my God, I've lost the plot. And then it's Saka off the right. Havertz starts in the 9, and it's Trossard off the left. I don't know why I struggled so much with that lineup, but that is essentially what it is. Just waiting to see if I can read out the Arsenal bench before they take it off screen. Just waiting for it to show now. We're going to be starting this game late, by the way, by the looks of it. Slightly behind schedule. And here we go. Kepa, Talbo, Jesus, Eze, Martinelli, Timber, Gyökeres, Norgard, Madueke, Merino, Calafiori, and some other bozos that I couldn't quite read. There was 3 names I missed there. But that's the Arsenal bench. We're pretty much ready to go. Look, I'm not going to lie. I kind of want PSG to win. Really want PSG to win. Hopefully that is the case with a little bit of luck. But yeah, here we go. We're ready to cook. Hopefully UCL Fantasy one last time. Hopefully can finish on a decent green arrow here with this one. By the way, I didn't even use the Limitless chip in the end. I completely cooked it. I didn't need it because this team I could afford without the Limitless chip, and I just kept on like rolling with it, which is annoying, but it is what it is. Just repost that. All right, let's cook. All right, PSG look like they're going to get us underway. Actually, I could be wrong about this. This is literally Chris Kamara. How are you going? As Arsenal are going to get us underway. They're kicking to the right of screen. PSG kicking to the left. And it looks like Arsenal and PSG will be attacking their home fans, their travelling fans at the start of the second half. And the game is officially underway. Let's get the timer up and running. Oh my God. You can tell I haven't made a video for a while. I feel a bit rusty. Actually feel well. Oh my God, look at that timer. I did not check that before we got going, did we? Yep, there we go. Let's make that a bit bigger. Hey, there we go. Happy days. All right, the game's up and running. Can Arsenal do what they've done all season in the Premier League and keep a clean sheet? I bloody will hope not. I'm good, Harves. Hope you are good as well, mate. Yeah, the internet was very glitchy to begin with, but I think it should be fine now from what I can work out. It looks pretty good. Timer's on the screen. Happy days. Let's go. Trossard already going down under a challenge from Hakimi. I wonder how much of the game will be wasted by Arsenal players laying on the floor. Probably quite a lot of the game, I would suggest. I mean, you can tell I'm over Arsenal football. I just hope PSG turn this into a good game. Hopefully it's an early goal, and then happy days, we're good to go. By the way, Bayer, put him back in the lineup. The dude's already scored a brace. Happy days there. Dude is elite. Yeah, thanks to Footy sponsoring the stream tonight as well. Absolute legends. Hopefully that, look, Arsenal set piece, ball forward, no good. Ball forward, no good. Legit, no good. Mosquera at right back's an interesting one. I wonder what Arsenal fans actually think about that, because for me, I'm like sitting there watching that and he doesn't inspire a lot of confidence. I feel like Ben White didn't inspire much confidence either, but like Timber and then Mosquera, I feel like there's lots of, yeah, I don't know. If I was PSG, I'd be going down the Arsenal right-hand side almost all game here and just trying to rinse and repeat him. Interesting. I wonder if like the fact that they got rid of Donnarumma, obviously they got in Chevalier and then they sold Donnarumma and the dude's not even in goal. He's on the bench. It's, I can't even pronounce his name, but old mate's in goal here. It was really weird. I was trying to work out whether it was worth bringing in the PSG goalkeeper instead of Raya, but I was like, oh, I don't know if that transfer is actually all that good, to be honest. So I didn't bother doing it. PSG seeing a lot of the ball early doors here in the first couple of minutes. Not a surprise. I feel like Arsenal have come with a game plan. Let's defend. Let's see what they can do. Can we just somehow nick a goal and win 1-0? I feel like that is the Arsenal MO this season, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's exactly how it continues, but anyways, hello and welcome, chat. I've just realized I've completely, I've literally gone all PSG, Banjo, 100%. Going for Arsenal defenders, it will not end well. Yeah, I actually weighed up whether it was what, I feel like it's better to just bet on one team and one team only in these kind of games, so I've just gone all in on betting on PSG. Like, I feel like they are the better football team. They play better football, and look, it's hard for me to get behind a team that just defends. But if there was ever a result that I feel like is quite realistic, it's probably 1-0 to Arsenal, and probably they score off a set piece. And yes, Arnie Slot showing the door. Legit. Arsenal hanging until the end. Legit. Legit, Paul. It was funny. I was talking to some mates, and I was like going, over here in Australia, Carlton have been a really average AFL team for what feels like forever. And this week, they beat the Cats, and all their fans come out of the woodwork going, oh, we're an amazing team. I was like, dude, you're 15th. You're not very good. And I thought Arsenal fans are bad, but Carlton fans are worse. So shout out to the Arsenal fans. You guys have got something to crow about because you've actually won something. Carlton are literally 14th. Turn it up, boys. Turn it up. Yeah, I'm hoping for a crap masterclass as well. I have no idea why there's a Chelsea starting team on the... Oh, my God. Have I actually put the wrong thing on? Oh, my God. There is too. Sorry. I've cooked that. I have no idea what's going on there. I put the wrong graphic on. Oh, my God. I'm glad someone realized that. Gotta love it. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I downloaded the right one. Hey, there we go. Sorry, that's the correct lineups. Very good spot by the chat. It's not Chelsea versus whoever the hell they were playing. It is actually Arsenal versus PSG. And now the correct lineups are now officially on the screen. I can tell you I'm a bit rusty. Literally a bit rusty. I have 8 PSG players. Also, can see anything other than a PSG comfy win. One can hope. Yeah, he's a pretty decent keeper from what I can work out. Oh, Arsenal are through here. Havertz going for goal, and he scored. Unbelievable. There goes the PSG, and Havertz has given Arsenal a lead in the first 5 minutes of the game. Kai Havertz gives Arsenal the 1-0 lead that they're going to sit there and defend for the rest of the game. Oh, well, there we go. Arsenal again. Well, that is not what I thought was going to happen, but it is Arsenal 1-0, and Kai Havertz, bang. That's why Gyökeres isn't starting, folks, because he's crap. And Kai Havertz is a way better striker. Unbelievable. What a finish. I can't believe he just buried that. Like, it was just a... It's just Trossard blocking a clearance, and it's fallen to Havertz, and Havertz has raced through. It's a ridiculously tight angle. He's just blasted it past the keeper and makes it 1-0 to the Arsenal. Marquinhos, oh, did it hit Trossard's hand? That's the only question here. Hold on, let me see the replay. I mean, the goalkeeper, he just was no good. Beaten at the near post. In fairness, it was some hit from Havertz. You're not stopping that regardless. Wow. What a start. That's what we needed. An early goal in the Champions League. That will hopefully bring out the goals. Unbelievable. Can't believe how quickly Arsenal have scored. And it was all because of the fact that Hakimi went for the clearance and then it just didn't fall. And then here we go, PSG now trying to assert their presence. There's been a foul here. The referee's given summon. Lewis Skelly's taken out. Actually, maybe Lewis Skelly has got the foul. One. Yes, it is. It's an Arsenal free kick by the looks of it. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. I can't believe what a finish from Havertz. He has buried it. I mean, that is a really hard angle to score from, and he has just plastered that in. Just proper powered that home. And Arsenal fans like, yeah, I would be as well, to be honest. That is a really good start for Arsenal. Like, soak it up. I know Paul's in the chat, mad Arsenal fan. Congrats, man. That's a hot start. A really hot start there for the Arsenal. And I feel like this is what I want to see more of Arsenal. I know they can attack. I want to see them attack. And that was good. Not going to lie, that was good. Maybe I got it wrong with 8 PSG players in the starting lineup. Tell you what, Lewis Skelly goes down under not much pressure there, though. That's a bit embarrassing. Oh, Declan Rice with a high foot as well. Surprised that was actually given a free kick, to be fair. All right, anyways, it is an Arsenal free kick after all that nonsense. And it's going to be David Raya that takes. Punts it upfield. Havertz goes up to contest. Nothing doing. Watch him defend the next. I feel like this game's going to have multiple goals in it. Surely it's going to have multiple goals in it. Here we go. PSG. Oh, good ball in. Saliba gets the header though, and Arsenal clear the danger. I feel like this game's going to be exciting just because of the fact that PSG don't really play that kind of. They are probably going to attack more than anything else, I would suggest. But I think it's good. Like, normally an early goal for the game is normally pretty good. So hopefully that is a sign. I mean, if Arsenal somehow manage to defend this for the next 82 minutes plus injury time, fair play. Like, you deserve to win. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was 1-0 as well, just because of the fact they're so good at doing 1-0 wins. Which is insane to think, but they're actually that good. It's crazy. Suck leaves old mate on the ground. I mean, PSG have seen a lot of the ball. They just haven't created anything with it so far. That's a poor touch there from Crap, whatever his name is. Arteta going to change formation to 8-1-1. You better believe it, G. PSG clean sheet. I know. All my 4 PSG defenders cooked already. I mean, the clean sheet didn't last long. In fairness, it was just such a good strike. Like, Kai Havertz has just buried that. Absolutely buried it. He's a good player. I said, I was like, Victor Gyökeres, I just don't see him starting if Kai Havertz is fit, because if you gave me Havertz or Gyökeres, I'm picking Havertz every single time. The dude is just a much better footballer. He's also a much better finisher, to be fair, as well. PS who? Love it. Absolutely love it. I did change the score, right? It does say 1-0 to Arsenal, right? Yeah, it does. I had to double check there for a second. By the way, we'll be back with some World Cup fantasy content probably, I don't know, sometime in the next week when I can be bothered making something. At the moment, I'm trying to work out who's actually good in each team and which teams I actually think will do well. And believe it or not, I'm not going to be owning any Australian players because I don't support them. Just in case. Oh, Arsenal almost giving a chance there for Cravat, but they've now conceded the corner. The first corner of the game for PSG here. I mean, Gabriel does very well there to get it away for the corner because of the fact that somehow they'd kind of given it almost on a platter to Crap, and you would have thought he would have scored. All right, PSG ball in. Nothing doing. That's out for a goal kick. P-Macker. Mate, I hope it goes to penalties. That means there'll be a good game of football if it goes all the distance. Goals for both teams. I'm here for it. Yeah, if you want to whack in your World Cup fantasy team, honestly, I made a team the other day and I've got triple Brazil, triple England, triple France. I feel like triple Spain and then 3 other blokes. And one of them I've no intention of ever using. You don't need a bench boost in World Cup fantasy. I do like the fact it's manual subs. I'm very good at rolling the dice on captaincy and stuff like that. So I'm excited for that because it does breed engagement in the game and I'm very much a big fan of that. A bit like how I'm a fan of the manual subs and UCL fantasy as well, which will be good because I'll be paying way more attention next season because of the fact that Man United will be in the Champions League and ruining my nights of sleep in season 27, sorry, 26, 27. I was going to say 27, 28. Hold on, I've just wished a year of my life away. Don't want to do that just yet. Dembele and hat-trick, please. D-Unit the guns like the Gunners here. You better believe it, baby. Here we go. Ooh, chance there for PSG. And shot across the box by number 8. It was a run from deep. I feel like that's the guy I don't know. That wasn't Vitinha, was it? Oh, it was Vitinha. No, it wasn't. It was the other guy I have no idea about. That's why I didn't recognize him. The guy, I'm like, who is this guy? I still don't know who this guy is. They won't show me his shirt number with his name on it. I know what number he is, but not what his name is. I feel like it's the guy that I don't know. My keepers are Vargas and Rochet. Fair. I mean, Arsenal are going to do a lot of defending in this game. I feel like the way PSG play, though, they will give chances to Arsenal with the way that Arsenal defend. So I feel like potentially there could be some more goals for Arsenal on the counter, particularly if Kai Havertz has bought his shooting boots like he has the first 5 minutes. I reckon there could be a chance of getting a second at some point on the counter here. Yeah, it's Fabian. Sorry, Fabian Ruiz. That's all. I was like, I don't recognize the player, but yeah, that's who it is. Yeah, I feel like the South American players should be pretty good with a little bit of luck, I would have thought. They are obviously, I mean, the weather is made for them. Like US, the weather is hot. It's obviously their kind of summer period, so it's not going to be easy for the players, that's for sure. I mean, PSG are going to have to come up with something a little bit better than this. They've just hoofed the ball upfield. That's not going to cause Arsenal any dangers at all. They've been doing that all season, defending that really well. So they have to come up with a little bit better of a tactic because, I mean, Arsenal are going to eat that up all day long. They do a bit better this time, playing it out to the left-hand side. Cravat picks it up. This dude is quality. I kind of wish he was in the Premier League. He is a really good player to watch. Like, just so skillful on the ball. It's a really good player. And PSG just falling into the Arsenal trap. Arsenal, everyone behind the ball, giving it to PSG. What have PSG got at the moment? Not a hell of a lot. Is the honest answer. Not a hell of a lot. Give it up, trying to stream it. Yeah, Gary, it's one of them ones where, like, it's just, if you haven't got it, you're gonna struggle to get it, I reckon. Here we go. PSG down the outside, and they've won another corner. Hincapi gets in the way of the cross this time from Hakimi, and it goes out for another corner. Yeah, I mean, how much was he? How much did they sell him to PSG for? Vitinha is such a good player. Oh! Is that a handball? PSG players surrounding the referee. I mean, in fairness, it did hit the ground, bounced up at Saka, and then they're just literally appealing for a handball. At the moment, the ref gave nothing. I'm sure that VAR will be checking it, and VAR have a habit of just giving horrendous handballs in the Champions League, so you can never be 100% sure what's going to happen. Anyway, Arsenal on the counter here. Oh, ball over the top. Trossard gives chase. Unfortunately, it's too close to the goalkeeper. Nothing doing. To LFC, I don't know. I don't know how much money Liverpool have got this season. I mean, I don't know why they were appealing for handball. I've just seen the replay. It's pretty obvious that's not a penalty, I would have thought. I mean, look at the possession stats already. 78% possession to 22% in favour of PSG. I mean, that kind of tells you what's going on. Arsenal have completed 17 passes in 16 minutes. They're averaging a pass a minute. What do you mean? Oh, God. It's one of those things, isn't it? It's just, the way it goes sometimes. 70 mil, I reckon he'd probably be worth more than that, to be honest. I reckon he's probably worth... Oh, no, he's definitely got to be worth more than that. I just feel like he has to be. That won't ruin my laptop. Get a VPN, Gary. You could watch it in Australia for free. Actually, I don't think you can. I think I'm watching it on Stan. Maybe they just don't show it free anywhere. The Champions League sold out. It's gone all corporate on us. All right, PSG down the right-hand side this time. Doué plays it into crap. Who tries a cheeky back heel? That's horrendous. That's not going to cause Arsenal any issues there. Literally just feed them. Here we go. Ball cleared away. PSG pick it up again. They'll probe once more. Now it goes back out to the left-hand side. They dance, they dive. Doué tries going through the middle. Nothing doing. Mascara reads it very nicely and gets in the way. PSG are going to have to lift their game here. This has been pretty wank from them early doors here. Especially when they're just hoofing the ball forward. I mean, that's the Arsenal MO. Just kick it forward. They've been eating DC all season. Why would they stop now? It's criminal. I agree, Gary, 100%. I mean, it's the biggest game in European football. It's hard to believe it's not actually free to watch. I mean, back in the day, this would always have been free. It is actually hard to believe that. All right, PSG, come forward yet again. I feel like we're going to be saying this a lot of this stream. PSG on the ball. Can they find anyone? The answer is, at the moment, no. Be on YouTube. That's interesting. That's interesting. Did not know that. All right, where are we at? I mean, this is literally, I mean, Arsenal already, you can see that they're wasting a little bit of time here. Every time it goes out for a throw-in, they're taking about 30 seconds to get the ball back into play. Strategic. Sticking with a tried and trusted that's got them through most of this season. Love to see it. The thing is at the moment, like the first 20 minutes, Arsenal have looked comfortable. They've looked stupidly comfortable. Like PSG have not really done anything to threaten the Arsenal defence so far. Like at all. They've looked solid, compact. And Havertz has had the only real shot of the game. I mean, PSG have surely got to come up with something. 20 minutes into the game, I don't even feel like they've had a shot yet. Or created an opportunity to have a shot. There's a lot of sterile possession. That's the best way to describe it. It's a lot of sterile possession. Then they try and force it. It's gone straight to David Raya. Cheapen on pens if Hulk. Yeah, McBurney. I mean, I'm not buying any Hull players. Not going to lie. I have no interest in any of them. I feel like Hull are just going to be like the team where you're like, if you want to buy a player, pick a player that's playing Hull that week and captain him. Like, that's literally going to be the tactic next season. Also, it looks like DC's set to stay to wind me up even further. In fairness, though, maybe that's it. Maybe everyone will just pick 5 DC defenders. We won't change. And then they'll realise that it's a crap edition of the game. And then maybe second season in, they'll just abort it. That's my only hope. That's my only hope, that they realise the next season everyone will be doing the same crap and their ranks will be crap. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Man, Arsenal are just, this is unbelievable. I can't believe Arsenal are just doing the same thing they do in the Premier League. I thought PSG would be better. I honestly thought PSG would be better. First 21 minutes, not impressed. Best attack in the world. Haven't even looked likely so far. Seeing him a casual rocket here. Yeah, Jose Mourinho, has he officially been confirmed? I feel like that's only going to happen if Perez is re-elected, though. I feel like he is a Perez manager signing. I feel like it's definitely going to happen, though. Perez has been gloating about him for what feels like forever. So I could definitely see that happening 100%. Whether it's a good thing for Real Madrid, that is a completely and utterly different story entirely. But hey, maybe it will be a good thing. Who knows? Who knows? Probably is a good thing, to be fair. He couldn't even do a well. Oh, mate, he went to Spurs and made him look horrendous. Oh my God, we're having a drinks break. What is this? I mean, this doesn't even look like a hot game. It's played at night. Why are we having a drinks break? All right, 23 minutes gone. We've all stopped for a couple of drinks. We have stopped for a couple of drinks. I'm going to have a drink as well. Yeah, Brighton in Europe. I feel like Brighton are going to be... So Brighton, Bournemouth, and Sunderland, all in Europe next season. Guaranteed they're all bottom half next season. One of them might even get relegated. It's actually really hard work playing in Europe if you haven't got the squad for it. And I don't think Bournemouth's squad is prepared for Europe. Brighton's is a little bit more prepared. I feel like they've actually got a pretty deep squad. They need to invest in the forward line, though, because their forward line options are pretty limited. And then Sunderland, they've got a lot of players. I'll give them that. They've got a lot of players, but yeah. Hydration is definitely important. Everyone needs a bit. Oh, you know what's funny? I was playing AFL today and they kept on like trying to run me out water during the game. I was like, I want a hard-rated solo. Give me a beer. Give me a hard-rated solo. I do not want bloody water. I played the game, so at the end of the game, I can have a beer. Not because I want to have a glass of water. Also, gee, are you seeing that scoreline in that other game? St. Housebridge and Bridgetown 7-6. What is going on in that game? It's a goal frenzy. That's what I wish we were covering. I wish PSG Arsenal was 7-6. That would be some game to watch, let's be fair. I don't think I've ever seen such a ridiculous scoreline. 13 goals in a game. That's insane. I put Bayer back in the lineup. Got a win. Looks like you're doing the job there just about. 3-2. PSG really need to get a goal here. This is Arsenal football 101 at the moment. They're dominating because PSG have got nothing. Saka down the outside, ball in. Oh! Ooh. Keeper spreads himself, gets a hand to the ball, then goes on the floor claiming he's been fouled. He's not been fouled, but they've stopped the play anyway. I think they're probably going to play a free kick to the bloke anyway because that's what they do. Saka with a great ball in. Trossard was arriving at a rate of knots. Keeper gets there with a big palm to move it away from danger. But in fairness, we've played 28 minutes now pretty much. And Arsenal have been the only ones that really look like they're going to score. Literally the only ones that look like they're going to score. PSG, 26 minutes in, don't even look likely at the moment. They need to really up the tempo here. Really up it. Fair, G. Got the win. That's all that matters. Does UCL Fantasy count as an Nkapi assist? I would suggest probably not, would be my guess. I actually don't know, to be honest. I don't know what the rules are regarding assists. All right, the PSG keeper is getting a little bit of an ice pack to the back of his head. I mean, we've just had a water break. Now we're going to have another couple of minutes worth of break. I mean, Arsenal have literally... I mean, I've ragged on them because of the fact that they've not been very good from an attacking perspective this season. And they haven't offered much in this game, but they've offered a lot more than PSG have. And again, that was a really good ball into the mixer there from Saka on the right-hand side. PSG just, they've seen a lot of the ball, but unfortunately for them, a lot of the ball's been in the defensive third and the midfield third. Not much has actually happened in the final third. And I feel like that's half their issue. Arsene Wenger in the crowd. He looks excited. Maybe this is the day that Arsenal break their duck in the Champions League. Could well be. They're off to a good start. They can do this for another 63 minutes plus injury time. They're probably going to be crowned champions of Europe. And they haven't sung that before. Safanov doing his little ponytail up. Surely PSG score in this game. There's no way Arsenal can go the whole game up 1-0. Surely. Oh, God. I hope there's a few more goals in this game. Still waiting for the game to get back underway. The keeper is still receiving attention. He's about to put his gloves back on, so we're about to get underway shortly. All right, ref is about to give us a drop ball. I thought he actually paid a foul, but apparently he hasn't. He's going to drop it to PSG. I did not realize João Neves looked like that. He's got a little bit of a buff head, hasn't he? His hair's a bit fluffy. That's what I meant. Sorry. Probably came out the wrong way. The thing is, I think PSG are playing this possession game. The problem is their possession is so slow. You're never going to unlock Arsenal playing this slowly. Like the Premier League is a way quicker league than the French league. You've got to up your tempo by about 2 to 3 years, which PSG definitely can. I've seen them play this season. They've been very good to watch, but they've not been at the races so far. That's a better ball. Here we go. Now they're on the attack. Bit of space here down the right-hand side. Oh, it's a poor ball in from Dembele. Doesn't even beat the first man. Now it's Hakimi back to Dembele. Plays it across. João Neves. I'm sure that's Dembele. It's either Dembele or Doué. Ball in. Cleared away by Gabriel, who rises the highest. Now is it coming together? PSG player down on the floor. He needs to get up and realise you're 1-0 behind, mate. You need to stand up and get on with the game. Ref's not giving you the foul. Stop whining like a little girl. Now, literally, you're in a dangerous attack and you're literally lying on the floor. Get up. That is pathetic. What is he doing? Mate, you're not... What is he doing? Here we go, PSG. Oh, it's got to be a penalty. Is that a penalty? No. There's a good tackle, apparently, from Arsenal. And the PSG player's still rolling around the ground. Get up, you Wally. Oh, mate, you're not getting the free kick. The game's played on. Stop sitting there looking like a big baby. God. Embarrassing. Just get up. Nuno Mendes, you're embarrassing. He literally has fallen over and has just stayed down for about 3 minutes crying. What a tackle from Gabriel. I mean, he got kind of lucky there. I mean, Nuno Mendes, what is he doing? Get up, you big buffoon. Useless. I reckon I'll be pretty good, Gary. What's Travis Scott doing watching football? Legit. Yes, I'm playing World Cup Fantasy. Yeah, we'll have something out soon. Soon. I don't know how soon. It'll be sometime this week. I'm not like some of the other people who just spit out crap. I cannot stand people that literally just putting out draft videos where they change their draft every couple of days. For me, that is just... it's the same with FPL. I think I only did like my first draft video and then I didn't bother doing another draft video until I picked my team in Game Week 1. I'm not about just engagement farming. I'd rather just put out something that's quality rather than crap quantity, if that makes sense. All right, PSG finally starting to ask a couple of questions here, which is good news for them. I still can't believe how embarrassing that was from Nuno Mendes, man. Like, literally, you're not fooling anyone. It was funny. I was like, I reffed the game the other day on Thursday night between two teams, and one of the teams is just notorious for going to ground way too easily and like just claiming it's a free kick. I started just booking them for diving. I was like, it's embarrassing what you're doing. Like, you're literally getting pushed over by a bloke that's half your size and claiming it's a foul when he's literally it's shoulder to shoulder. You've just fallen over trying to bait a penalty. I was like, mate, jog on. Yellow card. Happy days. Stops it right in its tracks. That was embarrassing from Nuno Mendes. Can't believe he's in my UCL fantasy team with that pathetic nonsense. It's always the first draft that bangs. Yeah, I know. I'm actually pretty happy with the draft I've done, to be honest. I don't even know if it's going to change that much unless there's like players pull out of the tournament for injuries over the next couple of weeks. I'm pretty confident what I have put together so far actually looks pretty good. I mean, PSG, man, this has been 33 minutes of absolute turgid nonsense. Maybe Arsenal are just so good at just making teams look crap. I reckon that's what it is. Arsenal are that good defensively, they make everyone else look insipid, senile offensively. They've won another corner, though. Another PSG corner here. Hincapi concedes this one. Almost 34 minutes gone. I mean, are we going to get a shot on target from PSG? That's what I want to know. All right, here we go. PSG, short corner in. They shuffle it across goal. Nuno Mendes picks it up. Plays the ball in. That's a crap ball. It's a bit risky there from Rice, but he does clear the danger. And then Saka puts it out for a throw-in. and then Nuno Mendes tries to play the ball quickly, tries to kick the ball off and hits it into Arteta, and the ball comes back into play and they have to wait. I mean, that is pretty funny, to be honest. Arteta would have enjoyed that, I'm sure. Poop soccer, guys. It's a hard watch, not gonna lie. I just feel the goal, if it wanted to be an interesting game, had to go to PSG first because it would have forced Arsenal to come out and attack. The fact that Arsenal have scored the first time means that unless PSG can actually score a goal, this is probably the pattern of the game. And at the moment, they've got nothing. They've actually got nothing. Oh, God, that's a horrible pass there from Nuno Mendes again. Declan Rice, that's fantastic from Declan Rice. Really good play. Here's Arsenal on the counter. Saka, pushed over by Nuno Mendes. It has to be a foul, and it is. And Nuno Mendes is going to go into the book here, I think. I mean, it's a soft yellow card. If he's actually given a yellow card for that, it's very soft. No, he hasn't, I don't think. I was going to say, that would be an exceptionally soft yellow card. Didn't even really think it was that much of a foul, to be honest. Okay, it's a foul. He's gone into his back. It was more his back than his side, let's be fair. It's definitely not a yellow card, though. I'm pretty sure he didn't give one either. All right, Arsenal set piece. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Arsenal 2-0. Can we do it? Declan Rice stands over on the right-hand side here for Arsenal. Almost 36 minutes gone. Gabriel is doing the council. Can he be found? Declan Rice. Fantastic ball in yet again, and Arsenal do rise. Unfortunately, it is a foul by Gabriel on the PSG player, and the ref is hot on it and actually pays a free kick. We don't see that in the Premier League, do we? I actually don't know why that was a free kick, to be honest. Why was that a free kick? He didn't do anything wrong. God, the Champions League officiating can be a little bit baffling sometimes. I mean, that's clearly a foul there on an Hincapi. Either way, PSG now on the counter. It's almost 3-on-4. Out to the right-hand side. Dembele steps inside. It's blocked by someone. Gabriel, I think. Again. Having a good start of the game here. Trossard's just been bundled off it. He's going to give away the foul here. That would have been a yellow if he'd been taken down, but he hasn't been taken down. PSG now shuffling and then nothing doing. And now, I thought he was definitely going to hack him down, but he didn't. Declan Rice takes over, plays it out to the right-hand side. Mascara picks up for Arsenal. Still inside their own half. Not a surprise there. Oh, Saliba. What a run. He's just walked past half of the team. Plays it inside, looks for Havertz. Havertz bundled over, but he retains possession. Arsenal still got it. Out to Trossard on the left. Arsenal recycle possession. Not going anywhere anytime soon. I think they're quite happy with the 1-0 lead. They know how to defend. Gabriel all the way back to Raya now. Raya just takes a punt upfield. And that is going to go out of play for a throw-in. So finally, PSG get the ball back. Good God. What an enthralling game. I thought for a second Gabriel was going to give away the penalty there. I felt like he'd committed, but like he'd actually done really well to win the ball like 5 or so minutes ago, whenever it was. All right, PSG out to Kravat on the left-hand side. I mean, they literally have to up the tempo here. This is way too slow and passive for Arsenal. These 5-metre passes sideways are just not going to get the business done. Anyway, PSG move up the pitch into the final third. João Neves plays a couple of 1-2s. Look inside. I mean, this, you're not going to do anything with this kind of crap. Literally, you've got no tall players in the box. You've got no 6'4" striker up there. You're playing Dembele as your number 9. This is not the football that's going to get him in. All right, PSG, here we go. Down the right-hand side, can Hakimi find a ball in? He does find a ball in. Kravat picks it up. Dinks, dives, plays it back, sadly. Nuno Mendes plays a ball in, and then it's headed clear yet again by one of the Arsenal defenders. PSG have barely had a good opening. Here we go. Arsenal player on the floor. Hincapi trying to waste some time. We'd love to see it. I mean, Hakimi's just trying to get the ball, probably a little bit overzealously there. And then Havertz goes to ground, trying to milk it. Referee says nothing doing, play on. I think they're going to bring back, oh mate, I tell you what, they're going to have to bring someone on because this is way too pedestrian. Like, this is literally pedestrian football what we're watching at the moment. Like, Arsenal are not bothered. If PSG keep playing like this, Arsenal will win 1-0 comfortably. I don't think PSG have had a shot. I could be wrong. They might have had a shot, but I swear they've not had a shot. I don't recall the shot. And if it was horrendously bad because I don't remember it. All right, here we go. PSG playing the ball forward. I mean, this is the problem. All their players are behind the ball. You're playing 4 at the back, and you're playing against a team that literally is sitting there with 10 back. Here we go. Ball in. Gabriel clears it away. Dembele. It's out of the right-hand side. Oh, it's a horrendous ball into the ball. An attempt into the box. It didn't even get into the box. That's how bad the ball was. Oh, and then an Arsenal player falls on the ground, claiming contact. Arteta's waving his hands in the air, saying that's surely got to be a free kick, but the referee says no. PSG now go back out to the right-hand side. Kravat. What's he got? Not much. PSG, what have they got? Not much. I can't believe PSG have been this bad. And I said this game would be 4-0. I expected PSG to come out and blow Arsenal away. Not going to lie. That's what I thought was going to happen. It's not happened. Arsenal been well comfortable. Anyway, still got 4 minutes till half-time, plus probably a couple of minutes for injury time. So there's still a chance that PSG can not go in behind at half-time. But I dare say Arsenal 1-0 at half-time is looking fairly likely at the moment. All right, Nuno Mendes on the left-hand side. Plays it back inside. I mean, this is all PSG have done. They've just shuffled. They get to the ball to this point, just about 5 or so metres outside the 18-yard box. Then they play the ball backwards. They're keeping the ball, but they're creating nothing. The aim of the game is to actually have a shot, guys. Cravat, trying to bait, nothing doing. Now Nuno Mendes down the left-hand side, teases Mascara, goes inside the box, finds the ball in. Oh, there's a chance there, but it's headed wide by whatever his name is. The guy I don't remember. Fabian Ruiz. Is there a guy called that on the team? That's who missed. It was a very good run into the box there by Nuno Mendes. Fires it across the 6-yard box. Very good defending by Hincapi, even though it does kind of spill up. And then, unfortunately, Hakimi tries to rise. Cravat was behind. And, unfortunately, old mate Fabian Ruiz just does the worst possible thing and heads it out for a goal kick. Absolute fraud. Two minutes plus injury time. There we go, Fabian Ruiz. I said, well, I kind of remembered. I was like, who is this guy? I'd take him off. Take him off for Barcola. They don't need him. They actually don't need him the way the Arsenal are playing. You do not need. I don't even know what Fabian Ruiz is actually meant to be offering in this team either. I would 100% be moving him for Barcola. Yeah, I know who Jar Neves is. I know who Vitinha is. That's the one I can never. I feel like I've never watched him play. So I feel, oh, Jesus Christ, what are PSG doing? Oh, that's a good little piece of play. PSG now with a couple of extra numbers forward. Nice little ball out here. Cravat on the left-hand side. Looks inside. A lot of Arsenal shirts back. He unfortunately plays it backwards yet again. Oh, Dembele goes for goal. We finally had a shot, but the shot is into Rosed. I mean, that's the kind of shot Arsenal want to see. Dembele with, not going to lie, one of the most woeful shots you'll see. Pathetic shot there from him. Zaya Emery. Yeah, fair. That's who I missed on the bench when I was reading out before. They didn't have the bench up there for long enough for me to read it out. I was like, what the hell are they doing here? Arteta Masterclass at the moment, not going to lie. This is literally the Arsenal playbook 101. Score a goal, defend. And they're doing a great job of it. Sloppy ball there. Declan Rice with some fantastic recovery work there in the midfield. Arsenal now on the counter. Unfortunately, they kick it straight to Cravat. Out to Mascara. There's going to be 6 minutes of injury time? 6 minutes of injury time for what? What have I watched? Oh, actually, in fairness, we did have the drinks break. I forgot about the drinks break. And we obviously had the goalkeeper go down for what felt like 5 hours. So I suppose I can understand where the 6 minutes has come from. So 6 minutes of injury time to follow here. Can't believe I went all in on PSG and they literally conceded in the first 6 minutes. What is the goalkeeper doing? I have no idea. Come out and heads it forward. Hakimi picks it up. I actually can't believe how blunt the PSG attack has been. It's been so blunt. All right, Cravat on the left-hand side. Can he conjure some magic? He looks at Mascara and then goes backwards again. Oh, my God. Why do they keep going backwards? Arsenal that good. They just forced you to keep passing backwards. I don't understand. Ball inside. Here we go. Dembele tries to get in. Oh, PSG go in. Dembele's crying for a penalty. That's not a penalty, mate. That's just very good defending from Gabriel. 1 minute of the injury time done. PSG continuously moving the ball side to side without any real thrust behind it. Cravat out to the right-hand side now. Hakimi dances, plays it backwards. My God, how much playing backwards can we do? Oh, and then Doué goes for goal, and again, it's another shot into Rosed. God, PSG are making hard work of this. They might need to sign me up, put me on the nearest plane. Maybe that's the key. Get the D-Unit up top. He might score you a goal. I mean, it's bizarre. PSG have dominated the ball, and your Arsenal don't even look bothered. Like, literally, I actually think Arsenal are pretty good value for the 1-0 lead at the moment. PSG have literally offered nothing. There's been 77% possession, but it's been crap possession. They've done nothing with it. They've not looked likely at all. And like the 2 shots they have had, reek more of desperate. Oh, here we go. Arsenal in behind again. Kai Havertz. Oh, good defending there at the last ditch. I thought Kai Havertz was about to make it 2-0. But not quite. I mean, Arsenal have had the way better opportunities in this game. Like, way better opportunities. PSG's just done nothing. They've actually done nothing. Here we go. Cravat down the left-hand side. Can he conjure some magic? I'm sick of seeing him pass the ball backwards. Someone tell him to take him on. Like, you're a winger, man. You're playing against Mascara. That is the mismatch. That is where they should be just taking him on one-on-one and just running at him. I don't understand why he keeps passing him backwards. Surely that is not the tactic. That is not going to hurt. Sorry, that's not going to hurt Arsenal at all. It's bizarre. All right, PSG have now got a corner. Now the referee is talking to the goalkeeper and one of the PSG attackers, Fabien Ruiz. He needs to be taken off, man. He's been forgettable. All right, here we go. PSG, ball in the box, corner, straight to Mascara. I mean, that is the definition of utter crap. Vitinha, ball out to the left-hand side. Fabien Ruiz goes for goal. Oh, Raya spills it. But unfortunately for PSG, there was no one actually following up the shot because David Raya did spill that one. I mean, I'm surprised he spilled that. It was a pretty routine stop, but it's gone into his breadbasket, slipped out. But luckily for him, no one at PSG is at the races at the moment, and no one was reading the miss. I'm legitimately shocked by PSG's performance in this first half. This is a really poor performance. 1 minute to go until halftime here. We've got 1 more minute of injury time. In fairness, Arsenal are very good value for the lead. They have created the best opportunities. Kai Havertz having his last shot there blocked by Marquinhos. Otherwise, it very well could have been 2-0. And this is why Victor Gyökeres is not starting, which makes a lot of sense because Kai Havertz is just a way better footballer. He's also pretty good in these kind of games. Like Kai Havertz, generally speaking, I feel like always shows up in these big games. I think he scored against Man City as well at the Etihad Stadium 4 weeks ago or whatever it was. Dude just shows up. I actually quite rate Havertz. I feel like that's been half the issue of Arsenal this season. They've had Victor Gyökeres leading the line. That dude is crap. Declan Rice with the big long throw in. Arsenal contest it. PSG win the free kick for offside, or is it a corner? That's a corner. Definitely a corner for Arsenal here. Kai Havertz has looked good. He's looked really good today. All right, Bukayo Saka with the last piece of action here for the first half, you would have thought. He's gone over here to take the Arsenal corner from the right-hand side. Wow, he's not even allowed. Wow, he said that Saka's taken too long to get the corner and he's played his whistle. Unbelievable. I've not seen that happen before. Arsenal players aren't happy about it. Well, I suppose if you're going to waste that much time in getting everyone forward, that's only just desserts. But Arsenal, as I said, it is halftime officially, and they are very good value for the lead here. Exceptionally good value. They've been nothing short of just defending really well. That's the best way of describing it, really. And they've been really good value for the 1-0 lead. PSG have a lot of work to do. I'll be shocked if they come out with such insipid play in the second half. Like, they can't get much worse. They really can't get much worse. They have been, for all intents and purposes, utter crap. Like, who would have thought that they were, people talking about PSG being one of the best football teams of all time. They've offered nothing. Actually offered nothing in this game. They've been absolutely woeful in that first half. Bizarre. I actually can't believe how bad they've been. They've been really bad. Oh, what are we doing here? And yeah, Arsenal, exceptionally good value for the lead to this point in the game. Evening, Andrew. Still can't believe it. Like, PSG dominating all most of the stats outside the shooting ones. Where are we at? I'm going to bring up the stats here now. Where are the stats? Hold on. Just mute that for a second. Bring that down. All right, so these are the stats. I mean, the stats are pretty alarming for PSG and the fact that they've created now. So it's 76.7% possession to 23.3. There's been 6 shots, apparently 6 shot attempts from PSG. I don't recall any more than 2. Arsenal have had 2. There's been 1 shot on target each. Obviously, Arsenal are leading the game. 4 fouls each. No cards in the game, surprisingly. Corner kicks, it's 4 to PSG, 1 to Arsenal, and only 1 save for David Raya so far. I mean, I actually can't believe how poor PSG have been. 6 shots of 1 on target. I mean, most of them have been in a rosette. Literally, most of them have been in a rosette. I don't get what they've been doing that half. It was like just such sterile possession that it was never causing anyone any harm. I'm like, what is the point of that? Like, if you're not going to do anything with the ball, I always say this, like, when I'm coaching teams, like on Sunday, I was like going, it's all very well having the ball. But if you're not creating anything with it, why have the ball? Like, you've literally got to create something with it. And PSG have created nothing. Like, considering how much of the ball they've had, they've actually done nothing with it. It's bizarre. Good thing it's on an earlier time as well. So obviously, I think this is the first season where the Champions League is not being shown at 8 p.m. UK time. And it started at 5 p.m., which is brilliant because it started at midnight for me, which is a much better time than obviously 3 a.m. It is slightly annoying though because I'm on a bank holiday weekend over here and I'm not playing today. We've got a bye for football. So I've actually got the day off, which is very nice. I don't have to go to work on Monday. And this is the last football until the World Cup starts. And I'm kind of sitting there going, I kind of want to watch the NBA at 8 a.m. But I was like, if this game had been at 3 a.m. and gone to 5, maybe even 5:36, I could have probably stayed up to watch the NBA. Now I'm like in that weird position where I'm like, oh, probably need to go to sleep. But then I kind of want to watch the NBA and it's not going to be very good, I think. The ref is crazy. Luis Enrique should throw a bottle. PSG have sucked ass this first half. Yeah, and I agree. They just don't look like they've got any ideas. They've had a lot of passes. I actually don't know what the passing stats are. I can't bring that up on my phone. Maybe I can. Hold on. Actually, I can't. There's no passing stats. All I can tell you, 76% possession. You would expect a team with that amount of the ball to be dominating. They're not dominating. They have been so bad with the ball at their feet. I don't even know what to say. They've been really poor. Really, really poor. Good day, Harry. Good to see you in the chat, buddy. Yeah. Where's my UCL fantasy team? My UCL fantasy team is utter crap at the moment. All of my points are on the bench. Sad times. Sad times. They're all on 1 point. Literally every one of my players is on 1 point. The only ones that have scored points are Declan Rice, who's sitting last on the bench with 2, and Kai Havertz is sitting first on the bench with 5. Oh, God. I didn't... What can I say? I just didn't think Arsenal were going to be any good today. Pick 4 World Cup and chuck money on Portugal 31 was too much value not to punt on. In fairness, that's actually not a bad punt, to be fair. 300 accurate passes, PSG. I know. Arsenal barely touched the ball. But like Kai Havertz just buried it. Like first 5 minutes in, that was always going to happen. Literally, it was always going to happen. Good to see you, Rob. How are you, buddy? Mendes is leaving my Fantasy World Cup team base. Actually, that has got to be one of the most embarrassing things I've seen this season. The fact he stayed down in the box for literally was like 3 minutes. The ball came back in and he had no interest in getting back up. And then he was fine. Like, that's embarrassing. You've got to do better. Literally, you've got to do better there. It's actually really... I just find that embarrassing. It really winds me up when people go looking for free kicks or whatever, and then they just sit there on the floor like trying to double down. I'm like, get up, you Wally. It is very Susie. I agree, G. I'm very nervous about 50 minutes time though. South Park going to the battle, man. They better bloody win. They better bloody win. Oh, God. Mark Schwarzer doing his best thing. You know what we've got on Stan Sport? We've got Mark Schwarzer on the touchline with a lady. I have no idea who that is. Why is Mark Schwarzer... Did Mark Schwarzer play a season for Arsenal? Someone correct me. Is there any Arsenal fans in the chat? Did Mark Schwarzer play a season for Arsenal? That's the only way I can understand why he is on the touchline. Maybe he played a season. I can't remember. I feel like maybe he did. He was at Middlesbrough for years. And then maybe he went to Arsenal for a season. I can't remember. Maybe he did. Croissants are quite soft and flaky. Cheeky £5 Japan. For what it's worth, Japan actually have a pretty good squad, to be fair. Shark. Mate, you actually probably do a decent job. Oh, you literally, Rob, 100%. You could definitely get in the home and away. I mean, home and away, you don't even have to be inactive. You've just got to look half decent. I don't know if Nuno Mendes actually looks half decent, though, so maybe he wouldn't get a part in home and away, but that was the definition of embarrassment. Like, I would actually be embarrassed. I'd play with players. I'm sitting there, I'm like, going, just get up, man. You're literally, it's actually demoralizing watching a player of yours do that when you're like, just get up. Like, get up. You're not getting the foul. Like, the referee doesn't give the foul originally. Why are you staying on the ground? What purpose are you serving by staying on the ground except being unable to impact the play? No Arsenal for sports, so he played for Fulham, Chelsea. Why is he in the Champions League though? I don't understand. I know, he's literally not taking any crap. And I like that. It's so funny. There's this one team like in Cal called Twin. All they do is moan the entire game. I'm like, shut up, man. I was like, you're not going to get free kicks or whatever if you keep moaning. If anything, it's going to make me not give you anything because I'm like, shut up. Henry, did he win it with Barcelona? I'm not sure, Rob. Might have. I can't remember. He might have won it with Barcelona when he went there, but he definitely didn't win it with Arsenal. Arsenal only made it the once. They've only been in the Champions League final once before today, and they lost that game 2-1 to Barcelona, and that was when they had, I can't remember his name, but someone was sent off early in the game. It definitely impacted the game. I'm going to say it was an Arsenal defender, but it could have been a midfielder. I can't, the name escapes me at the moment. Yeah, Barcelona, there we go. I thought that might have been the case, but I wasn't 100% sure. All right, let's get the second half up and running. We should be back very shortly as well, hopefully. with a little bit of luck. Would rather watch Neighbours and Arsenal. I don't know, I feel like Arsenal have definitely been one of them teams where they have been a struggle to watch, but they've been so good defensively. They've been defensively elite. Like, and this has been another case of just they defend better than anyone else in the world. Without the ball, Arsenal, by far and away, are the best team on the planet. Like, they just are. They are so good at just keeping other teams out. Like, literally so good at doing it. Yeah, he was a fantastic player. 100%. 100%. 100%. All right, folks, on that note, I'm going to take a quick break. Chair's going to take over for a minute. I'm going to take a piss, and we'll be back. They are literally the 1-0 specials. It's actually the most common scoreline this season in the Premier League, Arsenal 1-0. So I'm not betting against them. I feel like they're a very good chance of winning this game 1-0. We'll be back in about 2 minutes, folks. All right, we are officially back. All right, I thought for a second we were back underway, but we're not. That was embarrassing. I actually thought the game was back underway. I was like, what am I watching here? But hold on, I realised it's only 36 minutes and they're just showing the highlights, of which there were none in the first half outside of the Kai Havertz goal. Anyone think there were any other highlights is deluded. Yeah, I mean, how did Wolves keep on? Yeah, Wolves actually had some bizarre results. If you actually look at their season, hold on, where is Wolves? They had some really bizarre results. They drew with Man United as well, and they finished third. They sucked against Man City though, from memory. Where we at? So yeah, Wolves this season got draws against Burnley, Fulham, Sunderland, Brentford, beat Liverpool, beat Aston Villa, drew with Arsenal, drew with Forest, drew with Newcastle, drew with Everton, beat West Ham, drew with Man United. Like, drew with Brighton, drew with Spurs. I mean, they had wins against Liverpool, and the Arsenal game was just bizarre. All right, PSG, if they made a sub at halftime, that all their players are back on the field here. We're about ready to get underway for the second half. I mean, they need something to go right in this second half, because that first half was rubbish. Oh, yeah, Harry, 100%. That was actually pretty funny. Like, Arsenal literally whining about the fact they couldn't take a corner because they took 5 hours to get their blokes forward to take it. That was kind of funny, let's be fair. Actually, it was pretty funny. Tim was on the bench, I've just realised. I've just seen him with the Champions League bib on. Arsenal was slowly making their way out for the second half. I mean, they're literally just trying to do everything to disrupt PSG. I actually think that Arsenal are going to win this 1-0, and I think they're going to be pretty good value for it because I just can't see, like, if PSG do anything like they did in the first half, they're going to be so bad. Literally so bad. Other podcasts, I don't think anyone's playing outside of me and Trig at this point. Have a point. Final being shown for free on 9 now. Couldn't get on it. Yep. 9 now. Yes, it is. They do show it. Normally it's live and free in Australia, so that's not a surprise. For Arsene Wenger was the head of global football development, not UEFA referees. You can't see any of the dark arts. Yes, Cole. Love to see it. Here comes Arteta. Maybe it's just Arsenal's year, man. I don't know who they've bought off. I shouldn't be so cynical. I really shouldn't be so cynical. They are very good at defending. I will grant them that. They're exceptionally good at defending. If there was a team that I would trust to hold out a 1-0 for the last 10 minutes, it's Arsenal's defense all day long. They're pretty damn good that way. All right, we're about to get underway here. PSG are lining us up to get us underway for the start of the second half, and we are up and running. All right, let's get that timer back on the screen. Can PSG create something? Can they do it? I'm not sure they can, but we're about to find out. All right, Arsenal PSG back underway. The last 45 minutes, potentially, unless it goes to extra time, of European football for the season. Cravat, nice little run. That's more like it. Driving. Oh, ball in. Cleared away by Gabriel. That was a bit more intent there from PSG. They need a bit more of that this half. He managed Martin Keown. He was the Prem used need borderless to show Arsenal what real harm. They do, G. They literally do. Oh, I don't know what we're taking here. Apparently, yellow card for Mascara. Wow. So the referees decided enough of the Arsenal bullshit. We're not going to be wasting time on throw-ins. And he's put Mascara early doors to say, you know what? You got a time waste. You're going to get carded. Well, that's good to see. No mucking around there. He's literally just showing the card straight out the gate. First yellow card of the game. 46 minutes in. 1 minute into the second half. Arsenal up to their own tricks, trying to waste as much time as possible on throw-ins. And the referee's not having a bar of it. That's what we like to see. Let's get on with it. Yeah, smash the like, folks, if you haven't already. PSG still winning the vote. Lots of people still have no faith in the Arsenal 1-0. Sleeper wins a free kick here, though, for Arsenal. Relieves the danger. Or did he give one away? No, he did relieve it. Here we go. Declan Rice comes over. Gabriel saunters forward. No, Declan Rice just plays it outside to the left to Trossard. Trossard looks in. Plays it back to Declan Rice. Declan Rice gets his foot through it. Plays the ball in. Cleared away by the PSG defender. Declan Rice then retrieves it. Back out to Trossard. We go again. Arsenal actually seeing a little bit of the ball here to begin the second half. Played forward. Intercepted by Hakimi. Out for a throw-in. Arsenal, Kai Havertz down the left. I mean, there's literally no one in the box. Who's he going to give it to? Somehow it's deflected through to one of the Arsenal players that has sauntered forward. Now they recycle. Declan Rice takes over. Down to Saliba. Forward to Odegaard, who's barely been visible this entire game. I actually forgot Odegaard was playing. He's been that anonymous. 50 pound boys to win a league next season 8-1 and to cover it. I like it. I like it, Andrew. I like that. I reckon they're a half chance, you know. I mean, PSG, they're actually getting nothing out of Arsenal. I'm a little bit shocked that they've created now. The weird thing is, I just don't even know where they're going to create something from. Like, Arsenal looks so solid defensively. This is what it's going to take. A weird run like this. Dembele tries again. Dembele plays it back inside. Oh, it's cleared away by Arsenal. I feel like that's me trying to make it more exciting than it is because it hasn't been that exciting. PSG, though, have been allowed to play. Here we go, down the left-hand side again. It's Doué looking inside, plays a ball in on the right-hand side. He cooks too much on it, and it's gone out for yet another goal kick. Enrique, what do you got, mate? What have you got against the tactical masterclass that is Arteta ball? It requires a different breed of management. It requires Mateus Cunha with a 35-yarder. And a Dorgu screamer. That's what it needs. That's what the game needs. Where's Man United when you need them? One of the few teams actually to really give Arsenal bother. I mean, the fact that Man United lost 1-0 the opening day of the season versus Arsenal, they dominated that game. And Arsenal got away with a foul on Flappy Bird and they won the game 1-0. But like that did not tell the story of the tape. Man United were by far the better team. Had a lot of chances to score, just didn't. A lot more chances this PSG team have created, that's for sure. And the way Arsenal defend is just brilliant to watch. Like, they're so good structurally. So disciplined. Here we go. Cravat down on the right-hand side. Oh, mate. Dembele's had a game to forget. He has not even looked likely. Again, another poor piece of play. Now they have to recycle all the way back to the goalkeeper. And Arsenal just harassing him. And good value for what it's worth. Like, normally I'd sit there and say this is boring, but like watching Arsenal today, the way they've gone about defending this game and this 1-0 lead has actually been very impressive. Like, really impressive. For the first 50 minutes, they're exceptionally good value for the 1-0 lead at the moment. I mean, Arsenal are going to be pretty happy. Bring on, mate. Yeah, they need to make some changes. They were, Rob. I mean, I remember watching that game. I was like, how did we lose to this Arsenal team? Like, they were so much better than what Arsenal did that day. And then Flappy Bird, literally, he literally did get fouled by Saliba. I mean, the fact that VAR didn't intervene for that, I'll still never know. It was actually just as much of a foul as the one that VAR intervened on in that West Ham game versus Arsenal. Interesting stat. Arsenal have not conceded a corner all season. Sorry, not a corner. A penalty in the Premier League all season. And they've not had a red card. I don't know if that stat rings true for the Champions League, but I feel like there's a pretty good chance that it probably does. PSG keeper comes out. Sweeper keeper just heads it clear. That Fabian Ruiz just needs to be taken off. He's done nothing this game. I don't even know who he is. I don't know how he started. Bindia. Flappy Bird, Bindia. Old Tyre Bindia, I think his name is. Full name. Oh, God. PSG. This is painful to watch. Like, they're actually just offering nothing. Yep. What RG just said. The old Flappy Bird, man. The funny thing is that Anana is probably going to come back to Man United, and Man United, being the incompetent run club we are, probably won't be able to sell him because they'll probably want like 40 million for him, and no one will pay 40 million for a clown in goal. And the dude now, because we're back in the Champions League, is going to be on like, I feel like he's going to be on like close to 150 grand a week. Like, no one's going to pay that for him. Like, they're literally going to have to try and loan him and just hope that some team or club is dumb enough to actually buy him because he's so bad. Here we go. PSG into the box. This is unusual. But it's a crap ball into the across the box, and then Saka. What has the referee given here? It's another yellow card for Saka. I tell you what, that is a soft free kick. I didn't think there was much wrong with that. I hope would Trabzon Pure buy him. Yeah, just give him away for 5 mil, man. Just get his wages off the books. But knowing the Glazers and anything else, I'm like, oh, we're going to make the money back, so we're going to get 30 mil at least. I mean, how's that a foul in soccer? I actually think that is exceptionally harsh on Saka. Like, how's he been booked for that? How is that a booking? It was Flappy Bird, met a guy. Good to see him up at Cellar. How are you, buddy? All right, PSG free kick. This is about 35 yards out. Surely too far out to shoot, I would have thought. Hakimi does look pretty interested, though. Someone needs to follow up on David Ray here because there is a chance he could spill it. If they get the shot right, that is. I mean, I still don't know how it's a free kicking yellow card for Saka. I didn't think there was anything wrong with that tackle at all. I feel like the ref has just bottled it there. Oh, it was Hakimi, and he did bounce it in front of Raya, but Raya was right behind it and has held onto it fairly easily in the end. Oof. Gabriel taking a little bit of luxury there. Havertz goes to ground looking for the foul. Nothing doing. That was embarrassing. Get up. This is what I'm talking about. This kind of stuff there. That I'm glad this referee's not falling for it because that is just the definition of looking for a foul. And it's not a foul. For me, it's not a foul. $34 goals conceded in 29 matches. That's an average of almost 1.1 a game. 6 clean sheets. 6 clean sheets. Why would you want him back? 6 clean sheets from 29 games. I mean, where'd they finish in the Turkey League? It can't have been that low. Surely. That's a really bad percentage. 6 in the 34. No, 6 in the 29. It's almost 1 every 5 games. Oh, what are they doing, PSG? Fabio Ruiz needs to be subbed off. This dude is no good. He's not going to help you get a goal. Watch him score like a 45-yarder now. He's offered nothing. He just, every time it goes near him, the attacks break down. I don't understand why he's still on the field. Cravat, down the left-hand side. Can he find a cross? He can. It's over everyone. Trossard has fallen over. The referee says no foul. Trossard again looking for the free kick. That's what we like to see. Referee just sitting there going, you know what? If you're going to sit there and roll on the ground, you can roll on the ground. I'm not paying it. Arsenal hoof up the field. Kai Havertz. Well, I mean, that is embarrassing. That's not a foul either. I don't know how Pacho's got a foul out of that. That is embarrassing. There's no way that's a foul. Apparently it is. Oh, they finished third. Wow. Interesting. David Ray actually did well to hold on to that because, like, Dembele was actually following up on that. I mean, he should be doing that. He's meant to be a world-class goalkeeper, so he should be holding on to it. But either way, he needed to, or else Dembele was going to be on the follow-up and probably him with a tap-in. All right, PSG down the right-hand side this time. Hakimi looks inside, plays it indoors, finds Doué, back out to Hakimi. Hakimi plays it back to Fabian Ruiz, who really should be getting subbed off about now, I reckon. But he's still on the field at the moment. Doué plays it backwards again. Now PSG do the old shuffle, and they go down the left-hand side. God, we're seeing this a lot today. Cravat finally plays the ball forward. Nuno Mendes tries to get in, but he fouls. And it'll be an Arsenal free kick. Saka winning the free kick here. Relieving the danger once more. I mean, Saka's been really good defense. I still can't believe he got booked before. How's he been booked? That actually was baffling how he got booked before. Really baffling. PSG, they're running out of time. 32 minutes or so to make a a move here and get at least a goal. David Raya punts it upfield. That's going to do no one any good. It's just gone straight out of play. Yeah, Ruiz has been poor. I don't understand why he's still on the field. Like, what's he waiting for? Like, get on Barcola. Get on someone that's actually going to be able to attack this team. I feel like Fabian Ruiz is just a fraud. Absolute fraud. I feel like the funny thing is like Arsenal got that goal early and it's just like, well, what have PSG got? The answer is, at the moment, not a lot. I haven't got much at all. Maybe Kang for Ruiz. Yeah, maybe. They need to do something. I feel like we've seen enough. We've seen 15 minutes of the same kind of crap we saw in the first half. It's been slightly improved, but not by much. Wow, it's a dangerous ball from Dembele, but PSG do well to hold on to it there. Like, all the players, like, in their back line, like, they're not offering anything forward. Final third play is atrocious. Saka fouling again. He's got to be slightly careful here. He is on a yellow. I mean, maybe that's what's going to change the game. Some dodgy second yellow card coming out for Saka. I mean, that was actually more of a foul than the one he got booked for, to be honest. But I didn't understand why he got booked in the first place. Yes, Cole. All right, we're into the final half an hour here. 60 minutes is gone. Oh, here we go. Ball forward. 14 to A. Oh, again, cleared away. I actually thought for a second I was about to create an opportunity, but I got a bit excited about nothing. Here we go. Kravat down the left-hand side. Can he find a cross? No, he can't, but he wins the corner. Mosquera concedes it. This is the problem. PSG keep getting into these areas and then just creating nothing out of it. Absolutely nothing out of it. PSG, ball in. David Raya puts his hands up. Clears the way, but only to Hakimi, who recycles it. And we go down the left-hand side again. Into Kravat. Kravat looks at Mosquera. Plays it nice. Oh, nice well pass. It's got to be a penalty. That's a penalty. It is. It's got to be a penalty. Kravat's gone down. Mosquera's taken him out. And it's a penalty to PSG. That looked like a penalty, and he's definitely caught Kravat because he's bleeding from his leg. He's absolutely caught him. I mean, that's a poor tackle from Mosquera. What's he doing there? It's a sloppy tackle. And he's just, I mean, that was not in the Arteta playbook. And finally, Arsenal have conceded a penalty this season. I don't know how they've got away with it for so long, but they've finally conceded a penalty. And finally, it was a nice little move there. And that's a bad tackle from Mosquera. What is he doing? He's on the wrong side. He had to let Kravat go. He puts his leg straight through Kravat's leg. What is he doing? I mean, that's such an obvious penalty. Such an obvious penalty. Wow. Yeah, apparently he was already bleeding. Sorry, folks. I've just realized I was watching the replay. I was like, oh, he's actually already bleeding. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know why they're checking the penalty. For me, that's a clear pen. I don't know. I don't actually know why we're checking. He's literally gone straight through the back of Kravat. I still don't know why we're still checking this nonsense. I was going to say, check over. That has to be a penalty. I was like, that is like a stonewall penalty. Referee right in place. Why are we checking? I mean, he's gone straight through the back of Kravat. It's like, I know that Mosquera's got the ball, but you can't do that. You can't go through the back of a player's legs like that. Is Mosquera on a yellow card? I didn't think he was. Oh, yeah, he was. He got booked for time wasting early on. You're right. You're right. I forgot about that. Lucky boy. Lucky boy. It is going to be a penalty here for PSG. Now, who's going to be taking it? It does look like it might be Vitinha. Vitinha is normally the penalty taker here. 100% it's definitely a penalty. I don't think there's any doubt about that at all. And maybe this is what PSG needed, a little bit of luck to get back in. I mean, for what it's worth, it was actually one of their better moments attacking-wise of the game. And Mascara, there was no need to do that. It was such a bad tackle. Arteta will be pissed. Like, that's not how Arsenal defend. They've not given away a penalty all season, and now, I mean, that was a very obvious pen. They should have probably conceded a couple of penalties. I think of the handball that Gabriel did in that Newcastle game. That was a clear penalty. Somehow they got away with that one. But it's going to be Dembele. Dembele makes a 1-1, and finally we've got goals. Here we go. 1-1, game on. PSG back in business. Now here we go. Dembele with a goal from the penalty spot, and it's 1-1. Now Arsenal are going to have to try and attack again because they can't sit there and win when it's 1-1. So maybe we're going to get a better game of football now with a little bit of luck. It's a good penalty from Dembele, giving David Raya no chance. Even if he'd gone the right way, I think that still would have gone in. He's hit that very well, low and hard to the left-hand side, into the side of the net. And it makes a PSG 1, Arsenal 1. Plenty of time here to go before extra time. Can we get a winner? That was really good. Arsenal are about to make a change. It's going to be Mascara off, and Jurriën Timber is going to make his return from injury for Arsenal for the last 25 minutes plus here. And Victor Gyökeres is about to come on as well. Don't know why they're bringing him on, because he's rubbish. Who is he coming on for? Who's Victor Gyökeres coming on for here? He's coming on for Martin Odegaard. Odegaard has been subbed off for Gyökeres. I mean, Odegaard's not done much in this game, I'll grant you that. But Victor Gyökeres, I mean, Arsenal fans, you excited by that change? I feel like if I saw Odegaard going off and Victor Gyökeres coming on, I feel like the team just got a little bit weaker. Timber on for Mascara, I've got no problem with. I feel like that's definitely an upgrade for the team. But, yeah, Victor Gyökeres on, and his first piece of action is just to give the ball away. Well played. Gyökeres on to be invisible. VAR check for a second, yellow. Poor Arsenal might have to play football now. I know this is good. This is what I wanted. I wanted PSG to get in the game to make it a decent game of football. And now we've finally got a 1-1 game. So hopefully we're going to see some good football for the last 25 minutes, because you don't win games by not scoring goals. And Arsenal conceding yet another foul. Lewis Skelly getting in the way. He's got to be lucky here. Otherwise, he's going to get himself a stupid booking, a bit like what Mascara did, but he doesn't. Yeah, Havertz in the 10, I would imagine, would be the case. Yep. Havertz dropping back to midfield. Yep. Yeah, it does look like it is the case. Just seems a bit baffling. I just don't. I hate to say it. If you're an Arsenal fan, I feel like Man United got the striker you should have got. Like, you should have got Benjamin Šeško. Šeško is a way better striker than Havertz. And when you consider how old he is, he's going to be so much better than him for like years to come. And I'm actually kind of glad that Arsenal actually bought Gyökeres, because I could easily have seen Man United buying him and then just him flopping him and just the memes that came out of it. But Šeško actually looks like a decent footballer. And I think that with another year or so in the Premier League, he could actually be. He's not going to be like your Haaland level where he's just going to bang in goals every week. But I feel like he's going to be pretty good where he'll potentially bang in a goal every other week. But he has gone on, obviously, on that stretch under Carrick where he's scored what feels like almost every other game. So that's pretty good. Here we go. PSG down the right-hand side. Hakimi plays the ball in straight into Nkappi. It goes out for a PSG corner. Expecting a red card soon. I wouldn't be surprised, to be fair. Game's definitely turned on that penalty decision, though. Arsenal will be a little bit rattled by that, I would imagine. PSG putting some bodies forward for the corner. Having said that, their corner's been poor today. Dembele plays it in short, looks for Doué. Doué picks it up, looks at Declan Rice, does a little old 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 with his feet. Still doing nothing. Does a little bit of quick feet, then back to Hakimi. Hakimi out to Dembele. Dembele, ball into the box. Is it a bit too far? It is. It's gone out for a goal kick. %60 of people now think the PSG are going to win. It's going to go to the wire, this vote, honestly. It was a very good penalty from Dembele for what it was worth. I mean, like, I just think the weird thing was that it took so long to actually give the penalty. It was such an obvious pen. Like Mascara of a really just poorly timed tackle. No good. Of course, the other drinks break. Here we go. A waste of a couple of minutes here. Everyone's gone over to the touchline. I mean, this is what's the time now in Europe? So Europe is 6 hours behind us. That means it's currently 7:35 p.m. It's 7:35 p.m. Is it really that hot that we need a drinks break? I don't think it's that hot, is it? I know England's been over 30 degrees, and if this was in England this week, I'd be like, yeah, fair enough. Have a drinks break, because I know what that country's like when it's hot. It's not very nice. But like, this is Budapest. It's 7:35 in the evening. Surely we don't need drinks breaks at this time of the night. Surely. God. Hydration is important as the message being sent. Yeah, I agree, G. I can get on board with that. I can get on board with that. Everyone get yourself a drink. Water. If you're feeling naughty, get yourself a beer. I'm feeling naughty, so I'm having a drink. I still can't believe that PSG have had to rely on a penalty to get an equaliser here. I wonder if they'll actually get a decent shot away between now and the end of the game. Arsenal still look pretty solid defensively. And now Julian Timber's out there, you'd expect them to probably be better, because I do rate him a better player than what Mascara is. Gets forward a lot more as well, Timber. Arsenal, edge of the box, Trossard. Plays into the PSG midfielder there, covering. Now the counter is on. Out to Doué. Doué lost the ball. Goes out for a throw-in. Sleeper's not happy about something. Don't know why. Maybe he thinks that PSG are starting to waste time. I mean, that would be calling the kettle black. I think that's the saying, isn't it? All right, Arsenal, rotate the ball backwards. Back to David Raya. David Raya, oh, that's a sloppy pass. Hakimi picks it up. Edge of the passes it out to Dembele. Dembele on the right-hand side. Can he get a shot away? He does, but it's a poor shot. Out for a goal kick. Oh, that was the moment. I mean, David Raya of a pretty bad pass out of the back line. Hakimi takes over in the center of the thing, drives forward, plays out to Dembele, and then Dembele looks at Gabriel, tries the old fake over, step over, whatever you want to call it. But Gabriel read him like an absolute book, and then that is one of the worst shots you'll see tonight. Poor effort there from Dembele. All right, PSG retain the ball again. Out to Kravat on the left-hand side. It's 9 shots to 3 now. 3 on target for PSG. Only the 1 for Arsenal, which was back in the 5th minute when they took the lead. Kravat stepping inside, playing it backwards. Recycling possession. Oh, they've gone for a shot from long range, just over the bar. David Raya had to think about it there for a second, but nothing doing. Vitinha going for glory. Don't mind it. Imagine that Wolves player wins the Champions League with like a 40-yard screamer. I mean, you couldn't write that. Literally, Arsenal given problems all season by Wolves, and then an ex-Wolves player scoring the winner. I mean, that would just be, that would actually be unbelievable. Oh, Havertz has got him behind. He plays it out to Saka. Oh, he can't quite get there. The keeper is out smartly and smothers the ball. Savranov, or whatever his stupid name is. Decent goalkeeping there. All right, PSG's turn to go forward once again. Hakimi down the right-hand side for what feels like the 50th time. Back out to Doué. Doué plays it back. Jar Neves takes over. Now we go all the way back to Pacho. Pacho, whatever his name is. I could go some nachos. All right, out to Gravat on the left-hand side. He looks at Timber. Plays it back. Fabian Ruiz, who I have still no idea how he's lasted 74 minutes of the Champions League final, but he has. And it doesn't look like he's going to get taken off anytime soon. PSG just going back to the normal ring roulette. Let's go left to right, left to right, left to right. Nothing doing. You do the same thing again. They've got to move the ball quicker. Arsenal are too good at this. You've got to up the tempo. Hakimi loses the ball to Hincapi. Hincapi, Trossard. Can they get a breakaway? Trossard checks back. PSG going to get back in position. Cracking shot of Vitinha, 100%. Arsenal win the free kick here on Trossard on literally the halfway line. Declan Rice is going to come back. Gabriel thinks it might be time for me to saunter forward. We need another goal. Maybe we need to attack again. Set piece FC. It is going to be Declan Rice. All the big boys have gone forward. Gabriel has gone forward. He's pointing, saying, this is how I want it. Onto my head, please. David Ray is actually going to take the free kick now on the edge of the halfway line. Plays it short, though. Saliba takes over. Out to Timber. Okay. I have no idea what Kai Havertz is doing there, but either way, they've played it all the way back to David Raya. David Raya now just punts it forward, looking for you, Victor Gyökeres. They all go up. PSG clear the ball away, but only as far as a throw-in. Trossard throws it in. Gyökeres back to Trossard. Back to Gyökeres. Back to Trossard. Trossard floating it in. Cleared away by PSG. Trossard picks it up on the edge of the box. Plays it out to Hincapi. Hincapi. Ball in. Over everyone. It is collected there by June Timber on the right-hand side now. Out to Saka. Saka looking at Nuno Mendes. Can he find a ball into the box? He dances. He weaves. He hits it straight into Kravat. Oh, Arsenal. Oh. Almost getting in there with a little ball and a cheeky flick on with the head. Now Arsenal, edge of the box. Saka driving. PSG clearing the danger just about. Kravat now on the counter. Here we go. It's 3-on-3. Can they find a decent pass? Kravat goes for goal. He's hit the post. I think he's hit the post. Oh, it's been deflected and has hit the post. That was the moment. Kravat is my UCL fantasy captain. He could have done that business. But he didn't. He got in front of Saliba. He heads it on. Saliba with really good recovery speed. Forces Kravat down the left. He gets the shot away and it's deflected onto the upright by, I think that's Lewis Skelly. Wow. He's done super well to get there. PSG prodding and probing, almost taking the lead. The Kravat. Yeah, sorry. Can't say his name, so I'm just calling him Kravat. Oh, it was Lewis Skelly getting the deflection there that literally helped it onto the post and maybe saved Arsenal from going behind. That was a problem. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Really sloppy corner there from PSG. Dembele, that's not going to hurt anyone. Gabriel falls over on the floor. It's a goal kick. "12 minutes away from extra time. Oh, high foot. Nothing doing. Arsenal are starting to look a little bit more open here, though. Saka now on the right-hand side. He looks inside. He tries to get a ball in. Unfortunately, doesn't beat the first man. PSG clear the danger. At least Arsenal are starting to attack. They know that they want a goal here. PSG, though, on the counter. Oh, it's a good piece of play. Can he get past him? No, he can't. Arsenal defending really well, and they win the and they win the free kick. Very good defending there from Lewis Skelly on Douay. Yeah, I mean, he plays for Georgia. He's probably never going to go, is he? PSG crosses have been absolutely woeful. I agree, Rob. They've literally been horrendous. I didn't think they put a good cross into the box the entire game. All right, Matt Wakey and Martinelli are about to come on here for Arsenal in a double change. I would imagine that that's going to be Trossard and one other to go on. Trossard, edge of the box. PSG clear the danger. It's becoming end-to-end. Both teams just want to go for the win, it feels like at the moment. It's starting to turn into a decent game of football. Maybe they don't want extra time. Wouldn't surprise me. Here we go. Dembele on the right-hand side. Plays it back inside. Last 15, 58% possession PSG, 42% Arsenal. That's a sign that Arsenal is starting to realise maybe we need to score a goal. Harry's somewhere in his basement counting DCs. You better believe it. You better believe it. Oh, God. It was so funny, right? They were counting to like 12 in the... Because AFL, you've got to have 12, 12, 12. Like, they call it the 6-6-6 rule, but like essentially it's 12 players, 12 players, 12 players in each third of the ground and then the middle part of the ground. I was like, when the referee was counting, he was like 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. I was like, mate, can you just not? I was like, I've got PTSD from idiots counting to 12. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, people just love frothing the number 12 and counting to it. It's embarrassing and I can't stand it. Cravat. Oh, nice little piece of play from Cravat. Unfortunately, he's crowded out by the Arsenal defence. Arsenal now on the counter. Unfortunately, have just walked straight into PSG. PSG, Douay. They've won another corner. Saliba concedes it. Yeah, I've set up a team, Andrew. I have set up a team. It looks all right, I think. I like the rules for what it's worth. I'm probably going to have my entire defense be differentials, just so I can get the extra scouting bonus. I feel like I'm probably going to wild card in round 2, and roll it from there. Little Skelly's down on the ground, claiming there's been some sort of foul. I mean, the thing is, falling over before the corner is taken is not intelligent because they still get to take the corner. So there's really no point to fall over until the corner's been taken, if that makes sense. All right, PSG ball in, headed on. Unfortunately, it's over the bar there from Nuno Mendes. Here we go. Arsenal about to make a double change. It is Leandro Trossard off for Gabriel Martinelli, and it's also going to be Bukayo Saka off for Madueke. So Saka will be subbed off here in the 82nd minute without really doing a hell of a lot. And it'll be time for Martinelli and Madueke to try their luck. For what it's worth, I think that the Arsenal team has got significantly worse with these two subs. I don't rate Madueke at all. And I still can't believe that Madueke got picked for the England squad over Jared Bowen. I mean, what is that all about? I don't know what Thomas Tuchel's watching. Kratz-Valia is also off for PSG here, which is annoying because he was my captain. At least he got the penalty one. Barcola has come on to replace him. Arsenal taking acting classes. Yeah, I kind of understand the Saka one based on the yellow card thing, but like, where's Eze? I feel like this is a game where Eze could hit like a weldy. Havertz almost in behind again. I mean, he's been pretty good at just following that up. Havertz actually probably been one of Arsenal's better players. Arsenal definitely seen a bit more of the ball here. Cappy plays a 1-2. Plays it inside. Martinelli tries to play. Victor Gyökeres in, but it's cleared away by PSG. There aren't dud cons. I can promise you that. It's not dud cons. There's a point for every 3 tackles. So you can, instead of the ball recoveries and all that crap, there's a point for every 2 key passes or whatever, like big chances created. And then there's a point for every 3 tackles. So that's for midfielders, which I quite like because you can actually count them. You can see when someone's made a tackle. You can't see when someone gets a DC because they have no idea what it is. Cue the Mabwakey winner, 100%. Arsenal! Oh, I thought that I don't know what I thought then, but it's come to nothing. Arsenal now, right-hand side. Now the counter is on for PSG. Can they get there? Saliba, he's looking a little bit gassed. PSG got him in. Reyes come out. Oh, he's won the ball beautifully. Far out. I thought Barcola was going to steam in then. PSG have won the ball back again. We go end to end at the moment. This is better football. PSG darting, diving. Barcola loses it. Now Arsenal's turn to charge forward, but they're no good. Read well there by Marquinhos. Edge going for a 40-yarder. That's not going to harm anyone there, I don't think. Yeah, he does like Havertz 10 more, I agree. David Raya was out so smart. He had to be as well. Barcola was going to steal in behind Saliba and burnt him for speed, which is not something you would say normally about Saliba getting gassed for the speed, but he had been gassed there for sure. Out to the right-hand side. Doué. Nothing doing. Hakimi now takes over again. Back to Doué. Back inside. Out to left. I still can't believe Fabian Ruiz is still on the field. Actually a little bit baffling, but it is what it is. Maybe Luis Enrique knows more than the D-Unit does. Quite possible. Has to be said. All right, Hakimi. Right-hand side. Shows inside, goes outside, wins the corner, and Cappy goes down. Trying to milk something, but mate, you've just conceded the corner. Get your ass up. Barcola had Saliba burnt then. Literally had him burnt. He was off. Really good piece of play. All right, PSG corner. Dembele with the ball. Into the box. It's over everyone. Headed clear. Edge of the box. Coutinho, I think that was. Oh, my God. It's a horrendous miss kick there by Nuno Mendes. Arsenal on the counter. Arsenal. Oh, it's a poor ball. It's a poor ball from Gabriel Martinelli, and it comes to nothing. Oh, he should have done better there. Arsenal got lucky. They got fortunate, and then Martinelli just made a meal of it. All right, PSG retake possession. We've got 3 minutes left plus injury time before it potentially goes to extra time. PSG playing a little bit conservatively here. Out to the right-hand side. Doué. Looking at Hincapi. Plays it to Hakimi. Hakimi dinks it in. Flicks it over, but it's picked up here by Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz, ball into the box. That's hurting no one. Hakimi does get up, but it's to no avail. It's another goal kick. Oh, 100%. They should definitely have made something of that break. That was a really good break for Arsenal, and unfortunately, that's what I said. Martinelli and... Oh, what's his name? I could see him on the screen. Martinelli and... God, what is his name? Mabwakey. I was like, what's his name? It just wouldn't come to me. Martinelli and Mabwakey, unfortunately, they're just not, they're not the same level of class or quality. I feel like this game's going to extra time. I'm very confident this game goes to extra time, to be honest. I don't think PSG have done enough in normal time to win it. I don't think Arsenal have done enough in normal time to win it either. I feel like the balance of play probably suggests that PSG probably should have equalised, and they have. But yeah, it was, if this was the AFC, they'd skip extra time and go straight to pens. Yeah, I agree. Probably could save ourselves half an hour of watching. In fairness, the game is opening up. Douay going inside to the box. Oh, Jesus. That was not far away at all. And David Raya looks like he might have done a calf, or he's got some cramp in his calf. But that was a moment. Douay plays it inside and it's just tipped. I mean, it's not tipped over. It's just missed. I think it's Vitinha with the shot. Douay with a nice little piece of skill, and then, that's not missed by much. Oh, he hit it well as well. David Raya was beaten all ends up by Vitinha. Unfortunately, Vitinha has just hit it over the bar. That was close. That was really close. David Raya now getting some attention from the medical team as we're about to tick into injury time here. Is there any late drama, or are we going to go to extra time? I feel like we're about to go to extra time. My gut feels are about to go to extra time. I'm not sure, to be honest. There's 6 minutes of injury time here. 6 minutes of injury time to play out. I'd imagine they're probably going to add on an extra little bit here because of the fact that David Raya is currently down injured. I feel like this game could easily go to penalties, you know. They really could. I don't even know, I don't know that much about the PSG goalkeeper. I have no idea if he's any good at actually saving goals, because he got beaten fairly easily at his near post for the Arsenal goal in the first half. I'm still shocked that Fabian Ruiz is still out there and we played 90 minutes. Can't believe Kravat got subbed instead. Gutting, as he's the captain for my team. All right, we've wasted a minute of the injury time already, which means we're probably going to have at least 7 minutes now of injury time. Looks like Gabriel's going to take the free kick. David Raya pointing his hand, flapping around like Flappy Bird. Wow, saved 4 pens at a shootout. I mean, that's pretty good. Here we go, ball forward. PSG trying to win a free kick off the ref. The ref says, mate, I've been paying them all game. Why would I start now? And I agree. All right, PSG do recover the ball. And it's a very good tackle there from, again, Declan Rice, who's had a very good game in midfield for Arsenal. Has to be said. Yeah, Kravat was bleeding. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like they did patch him up, but yeah, maybe that was enough to bring him off. Surprised Dembele's still going, to be honest. He looks like he's struggling with his body too. Maybe he'll require a sub for like Ramos in the second half, in extra time. Dembele's definitely cooked. There's no way he's lasting extra time without a miracle. Someone's better start praying for him. Victor Gyökeres. Poor effort again from Victor Gyökeres. Concedes the foul after giving the ball away. Three and a half minutes plus whatever the ref decides to add on for that time wastage before. Yeah, one sub is very interesting. Are you and Trig having a wager on who score? No, we're not, mate. We're not. I feel like I've got Trig covered in World Cup fantasy because you get more points for differentials if they're under 5% owned. And Trig historically doesn't pick players under 5%, whereas I do. All right, PSG, Hakimi down the right-hand side. Back to Fabian Ruiz. All intents and purposes, he is running the game out quite well. I feel like both teams are pretty content taking this at extra time. Like, if you score now, the game's pretty much over, but PSG are going to look. Douay, nice little whatever, plays it inside. Cleared away by Arsenal. Plays it back inside. And it's Barcola keeps the ball. Ball out to the right. Hakimi picks it up again. What have they got? Have they got any moment of magic left? PSG probing down the left-hand side this time. We've got 2 minutes of injury time left before extra time. Can PSG create anything? Right inside again. Hakimi. Inside. That's not the play. That's not the play. PSG recycle again. They go out to the left-hand side. I feel like they're about to pump a Hail Mary into the box. Maybe I'm wrong. But they haven't yet. Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi again. Fabian Ruiz. Plays it inside. Ooh, good looking ball. Cleared away there by Timber. Arsenal on the counter. Kai Havertz is definitely going to get, that's definitely a yellow card, and it is. João Neves goes into the book for PSG. 0% owned. Tackling machine, the new era of the Wangs. I love to see it. Very good hold-up play for there from Havertz. Dembele's off. Dembele's just been subbed off here. And Gonzalo Ramos, as I said, is on. I was like, there's no way that man's making it through extra time, and he's not going to. Dembele's been subbed off. Ramos on. Second sub there for PSG. Surely they're going to make a couple more in extra time if it goes there. David Raya to take the free kick here on the edge of the halfway line. Imagine if Victor Yoko scores from this, man. Arsenal. Martinelli, good ball in. Arsenal attacking. Oh, PSG clearing. PSG have cleared it. Arsenal for the closing moments of this game. Ball in. Cleared away. PSG now on the counter. Here we go. Can Barcola just burn him off? Barcola! Barcola! Oh, Barcola's in the bar again, is he? Wow. Oh, Barcola, he couldn't get his shot on target. He's hit the side netting, and that should take us to extra time, and it has. We're getting an extra 30 minutes, at least. Extra 30 minutes. Wow. Barcola's literally looked pretty good down the left-hand side here for PSG against this Arsenal team. Has to be said. Who's got the legs? Who has got the legs? I feel like Arsenal played a lot of minutes this season. Is it finally going to come back to haunt them? I don't know. I actually don't know. All right, let's get the extra time up. All right, extra time. We're just going to write extra time, and we're going to go to 30 minutes. I just realised I need to stop the timer here. Well, at least the season is going to finish with a little bit of mad. Watching Mad Wakey makes me. I actually don't understand. I don't even know. Like, I'm sure there's Arsenal fans in the chat. Why has Thomas Tuchel taken Mad Wakey to the World Cup? Like, I actually don't understand it. Like, what has he seen that makes him think that Mad Wakey is going to be a good player at the World Cup? I actually don't get it. Really don't get it. Man, Cravat looks so good down that left-hand side. I mean, all the danger is coming down the left-hand side for PSG. I haven't seen the groups. I actually haven't seen the groups, so it's hard for me to comment. I feel like Australia's got a better team than New Zealand, but it ain't by much. It ain't by much. Definitely not by much. Mad. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Interesting watch here. Arsenal going to make some more changes. It looks like they are. Zubimendi's about to come on. Declan Rice has definitely got the. He's definitely got enough time in the legs to get through this game, I would have thought. Dude is a machine. How gutting was it for Declan Rice? He wins the title and then watches the news that West Ham got relegated, and like you could see he was annoyed about that. I mean, Hakimi's getting some attention here on his right-hand leg. Oh, he's just getting his sock pulled back up. I don't know. Seen an Italian player but born in Australia. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. I did see that. I have no idea who the Australian team is for what it's worth. I've got no idea who we've got. I do not watch Australian football at all. It's a crap league, and yeah. Oh, here we go. So there's going to be some changes. Eze is coming on. Havertz is off. Lewis Skelly is off. Zubimendi is on. Extra time. Here we go. I don't think PSG have made a sub here. All right, they're just doing the coin toss yet again. Marquinhos and Rice have gone there to do that. Australia has USA, Turkey, and Paraguay. Who's New Zealand got? Who's New Zealand got? I wonder. I feel like New Zealand might actually have an easier group. USA obviously is one of the hosts, not ideal. Turkey and Paraguay. I actually don't think Australia get anything else other than a draw out of any of those games. I actually think we're that bad. Like, we are literally bad. Here we go. Extra time's officially underway. Let's go. New Zealand has Iran, Egypt. Oh, yeah. New Zealand literally has a way easier group. New Zealand are definitely going to go. If either of them make it out of the groups, it'll be New Zealand. I don't think Australia get a win. I could see New Zealand getting a win out of one of those. Well, against Iran in particular. That wouldn't surprise me. That definitely wouldn't surprise me. All right, PSG, what do they got? I wonder if we're going to a similar pattern than as we did in the actual game. PSG fluffing around with it, losing the ball, kicking it straight to Declan Rice. Rice plays it forward. Eze, nice ball out here to the right-hand side. Oh, good ball in, cleared out. Arsenal corner. Exactly what they were hoping for. Oh, that's a good ball in. Madueke actually with a half-decent ball. Pacho on Nacho. Pacho more than equal to it. Yeah, Egypt's obviously a decent side. Agreed. Plays for Sassuolo. I don't even know who that is. I feel like normally it's the other way around, right? Like normally it's the blokes that were born in Australia with Italian heritage going and playing for Italy. It's not normally the other way. All right, Madueke with a corner here for Arsenal. Cleared away. Another corner for Arsenal, I would imagine. Can Arsenal make anything a set piece FC? Madueke with the corner. Second one in quick succession. Oh, it's a poor ball from Madueke. Yeah, it's going out straight for a goal kick. Nothing doing there at all. Yeah, Italy literally keep choking. I agree. Literally keep choking. Set piece coach is trying to work out how we're going to get past this PSG team. Nothing doing so far for them. Harlem walloped them in groups and they lost to... Yeah, they did. I can't remember who they lost to. They just always suck. No, they lost to Ireland. Ireland, I feel like they lost to. Or was it Scotland? Or someone like that. It's definitely someone like that. I can't remember who, but yeah. PSG forcing Arsenal to play backwards. Raya just punts it upfield. Madueke picks it up now. Darts inside, Madueke. Nice little move. Oh, what? Wow, apparently Timber has given away a foul. I have no idea how that's a foul, but it is. Bizarre. I have no idea how that's a foul. That is not a foul. How's that a foul? All right, Zaire Emery is about to come on. And Fabian Ruiz, just as G called earlier, is about to get the hook. Let's see if Zaire Emery can offer a little bit here. Can he do the business? I'm not sure. Hopefully he can. We'll have to wait and see. All right, Arsenal back in play. 5 minutes gone of extra time. I feel like this game's heading to pens. The more I think about it, the more I feel like it's going to pens. Hincapi gives the ball away. PSG throw in. Wonder who would be favourite if it went to pens. I feel like Arsenal might actually be favourites if it goes to pens. Potentially. Not really too sure, to be honest. All right. PSG. Recycling. Barcola. Done well to keep the ball there. Declan Rice. I mean, Declan Rice is having some game. What a ball from Declan Rice. Oh, unfortunately, as a sloppy pass. I was like, what are PSG doing here? But they've somehow managed to keep the ball, and unfortunately, they don't keep the ball. They've given it away to Julian Timber here. Declan Rice, Madueke, running past Timber. Gyökeres tries using his body. Unfortunately, all he does is succeed in giving away the foul. Bosnia, Canada, Switzerland, Qatar. That's actually a pretty decent group. I actually think Switzerland are a team I'm very interested in for Club World Cup fantasy. Jesko, oh, man, how old is he now? He's like 37, 38. Oh, I don't think he's a pick, is he? Surely no. He can't be a pick, surely. Maybe he is. Gabriel plays it backwards. 7 minutes gone. Raya punts it up. PSG play the ball, nothing doing. 39. What? Oh, PSG on the counter here. They've won the ball back. Can they find the right ball? Oh, that's got to be a foul on Ramos, and it is. Victor Gyökeres is going to go into the book. Yeah, Cabell. Yeah, I've got Cabell on my team. He's in my World Cup team at the moment. I think Cabell will be a really good player. That had to be a foul. Victor Gyökeres, man. What has he offered since he's come on? Has he actually offered anything? I don't think he has. I actually don't think he's offered anything. I think he's been crap. All right, here we go. Vitinha. Over the set piece. Can he find a decent ball in? Referees telling blokes to just play cool. Ball into the box. Oh, Saliba heads it back. And PSG will win a throw-in. Gyökeres offered a... He did. He actually did. It was actually quite funny, to be fair. All right, here we go. PSG. Out of the right-hand side. Gyökeres is offered fouls. And PSG is just, they're not offering much at the moment. I feel like Arsenal are just very much sitting back in their thing. Razor's given South Park the lead. Get in. 1-0. Oh, PSG going for goal. Nothing doing. Hakimi puts it wide. Lewis Ray's given South Park the lead here. 1-0. Vital game in footy here. I'm holding my nerve. Boys just need to get the job done. 5 shots to none so far, matching the formation. Guaranteed when they have their first shot, they'll score. That's the way this game goes. Gyökeres off fouls. All right, PSG. Going back down left-hand side. Unfortunately, all they do is kick it in the air to Arteta, and Arteta palms it down. Obviously, wants Arsenal to get on with it. Arsenal playing the ball forward. Eze has actually given Arsenal a little bit more control of the ball. since he's come on. Not a hell of a lot because I haven't had a lot of the ball going forward, but they've looked slightly better. Oh, Arsenal go over the box. Referee says no penalty. Declan Rice is like penalty, surely penalty. But it's not. Madueke is claiming for it as well. Arsenal's bench are all up in arms saying it's got to be a penalty, surely. But it's not. This time VAR at the moment does not look like it's coming to its rescue. Rays makes it 2-0 to the South Park. Rays with a brace. South Park are finally getting some luck. Oh, here we go. This is a big result here. 61 minutes gone, 2-0 up. What has the opposition got? PSG looking still yet to concede a shot in this game. I shouldn't say that because now it's definitely going to happen. I can't believe this is such a good moment. Ray's giving D-Unit a lead here. See the third goal. Third goal, put the game to bed. Rice, I think, has been booked here for something. Oh, they finally had their first shot of the game. We've saved it. Lawan, the save. Oh, no, they're having a second. Lawan, good man. Get it out of there, boys. Arteta's been booked for protesting. I've seen the Madueke contact and I feel like he's got his arm around the PSG bloke that pulls him to the ground. Like, that's never going to be a penalty. Like, literally Madueke is like pulled him to the ground, if that makes sense. Don't know why Arteta's protesting that much. Like, it's clearly not a penalty for me. VAR said no penalty. Happy days. It's Arsenal trying to take the Chelsea card. FC tactics are legit. All right, here we go. PSG down the left-hand side. We're about to get to the end of the first half of extra time here. Oh, almost there. We've got to stop it at 15, just that way it makes a bit more sense. Even though there will be like a minute of extra time here. Fort Ray had scored. Yeah, Lewis Ray's had scored. Sorry. South Park, literally, this is like a pivotal game. This could come down to me winning the league or not. I mean, we're under the cushion at the moment. We've taken a 2-0 lead, and I feel like this dude's pressed attack, and it's all one-way traffic at the moment. There we go. I got to pause it at 15:02. 2 minutes of injury time added on here at the end. Here we go. Just need a third goal here. Come on, third goal. Lewis Ray stands over the free kick, plays into the box. Oh, I thought we were going to get a shot away, but we didn't. Oh, come on, Morales. Ray's going for the hat-trick. Ray's hat-trick. South Park 3-0. Get in. Oh, what a legend. I can't believe he scored a hat-trick. Finally, that dude's luck's run out. And Lewis Ray's makes it 3-0 to South Park. What a legend. 94 rated left wing back playing at left wing, and he's bagged himself a hat-trick. That's what the doctor ordered. Oh, what a man. What an absolute man. Yes. Oh, God. All right, it's time to start making some subs here. Gabriel can go back to the reserves. All right, bring on Jonesy. Chingy ching ching. Oh, I didn't put a bloody forward on the bench. That's intelligent. Well done, D-Unit. Not clever. Bring on Guerra. Take off the Clark. Bring on old mate. 3-0. Get in. Get in. Yes. Ah. Today's a good day, folks. Today's a good day. No, he didn't. He didn't, G, but my God, he's done the business. He's done the business. What a guy. 80 minutes gone, 3-0 up. This dude's finally getting the loss he deserves. And the D-Unit's matched him, and the boys have gone to town. My 94 rated player doing the business. What a guy. What an absolute guy. All right, we're officially at halftime of extra time here. And D-Unit's very happy. Very, very happy here. We'll take the 3-0 win. We'll go all the way to the bank with it. Might actually keep a clean sheet for the first time this season as well, which would be interesting in and of itself. So is this going to go to penalties? I feel like this game's going to go to pens. I'm pretty confident this game's going to go to pens. Oh, this is such a huge result. 3-0. What a big win. Big, big win. Revenge is sweet. It's a dish best served cold. I can't believe Ray's, who I've rested for the last 2 days, has come out and put his legend status into folklore of his first ever hat-trick for South Park. What a man. Oh, who needs Bayer when you've got Rays who scores hat-tricks? Get in, my boy. Trying to make it 4. Guerra trying his luck. PSG getting a lot of work on their legs here. This guy's pushing for a consolation. Can he get one? Hopefully not. I mean, 10 shots to 5. I've had way more shots this game than the last one. I still don't know how I lost the last one, but today justice has been served. D-Unit's getting his cookies and his cream. All right, PSG about to make a couple of subs here as well. 17 is coming on for number 4. That's Vitinha and Marquinhos are off. And Beraldo and Zabani are on. Don't think Vitinha's overly happy about coming off, but it is what it is. Sometimes you've just got to do what's best. Oh, we're not even giving them a consolation. They're pushing right at the end of the game to try and get a consolation. I can't even get a consolation. Hopefully they don't, because I've maybe gone a little bit early. El Reyes, what a man. Clear the ball, boys. It's got to be the game, surely. There we go. Win a free kick in the 90th minute. That's how we do it. Guerra, up the other end. Just shoot, man. Go for the 4th. 3-0. South Park, top of the league. Here we go. All right, we're about to get back underway with the actual football. And PSG are about to kick us off for the second half of extra time. So that's good. My game is finished. South Park have won. D-Unit's happy. Let's see some actual decent football here to finish off the European season. PSG getting us underway. Let's go. Will there be a goal? That is the key question as we go into the second half of extra time here. I don't know. I'm not sure if we will, but hopefully we do. Let's been a fascinating game, to be honest. Like watching Arsenal defend and then PSG prodding and probing. I feel like it's almost deserving of going to penalties what they've dished up. Yeah, I don't know why they took Vitinha off. It didn't look like he was under the cush, but like maybe they just thought they needed the extra legs in there. I'm not 100% sure, but it is a little bit bizarre. Ball forward, PSG pushing, collect the ball. I don't know how they collected that, but they did. Plays it inside. Back it goes. Out to the right it goes. Back inside. Out to the left. Out we go. Ball forward. PSG rise. Here we go. David Raya. Huge save from David Raya. I mean, I don't know if it was a save or an interception or whatever you want to call it, but either way, it was definitely vital to keep Arsenal clear. I mean, it was a very good rising header there at the back stick, and then it just kind of come across, and if David Raya hadn't come out and got a handle it, PSG were probably taking the lead. Yeah, I would agree with that. For now. Oh, that was interesting. PSG pick up the ball, left-hand side. I definitely feel like they are finishing the stronger of the teams here at the moment. Ball forward again. Arsenal, do they concede the foul? No, they don't. Inside, PSG. Someone shooting, blocked, out to the right. No idea who this number 6 is, but number 6 has got it. Now Hakimi's got it, who's now the captain with Vitinha off. Hakimi back again. Ball in, deflected, back to David Raya. Vitinha and Marquinhos off the two defenders. Yeah, it's like I don't know why they've done that. It's a very bizarre thing, but like one of them is actually playing in midfield, which is, again, is bizarre. I still can't believe Luis Reyes scored a hat-trick. Sanchez of an assist, Gudais of an assist, and just Luis Reyes' brilliance. Rojas got an assist too. Interesting. I was so funny. I was sitting there, I was like, earlier today, I was like, Luis Reyes has done nothing for me this season. This season, he has played 6 games and got 1 goal. 6 games to 1 goal, and today he scored a hat-trick in his 6th game. What a guy. What a geezer. When he needed most, he showed up, showed everyone how it's done. Shout out for him, sponsoring the channel. Go and check him out. Link at the very beginning of the stream. It'll keep you entertained between now and the start of the FPL season. All right, here we go. Arsenal have won a free kick here. Just off to the right-hand side. Declan Rice is going to take it yet again. Almost 109 minutes on the clock now. Ball in from Declan Rice. Declan Rice. Ooh, keeper comes flapping, but it's okay. Finds its way to Hakimi. Hakimi held up. Plays it back. Old mate who came on recently. Plays it across. Arsenal. Oh, sorry, not Arsenal. PSG pumped the ball forward. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's really good defending, though, from Zubimendi, who gets in there and wins the ball back. Now it's Arsenal on the counter. Victor Gyökeres gives chase, but number 6 again gets in the way. I got to learn who number 6 is. I feel like that might be Beraldo who came on. I don't want to speculate too much. Yes, Team Alex, how are you? 10 minutes to go plus injury time before penalties decide who wins the UEFA Champions League for season 25-26. To be honest, it's hard to imagine how anyone's going to score a goal from here, but maybe they do. Arsenal have run a lot more kilometres than PSG in this game, 138 to 132. Extra 6 kilometres, which you think is not much when they've run that much, but it is a substantial amount. Number 6 again picks up the ball out to Hakimi again on the right-hand side. I mean, PSG don't look like they're in any rush to really force the issue here. Six is Zubimendi. That's the guy, Zabani, sorry. That's the guy from Bournemouth, eh? He's like playing central midfield. Beraldo is 4. There we go. How do I not recognise that was Zabani? Oh, PSG, nice little move. Dinking in. And Arsenal concede a corner. Zubimendi, nice little piece of defending again, but PSG do have the corner here. For what it's worth, I don't think PSG are going to be any danger from any corner. Like, they're just not going to be a danger. That's frankly what's going to happen. All right, anyway, it is going to be Doué, who's still on the field here. He's going to take the corner. He whacks it into the mixer, and it's not beaten Declan Rice, who was literally the first man on the near post. PSG will retain possession. They play it backwards. I don't know why they made those changes. Very bizarre changes. The Beraldo and the Zabani ones. Zabani used to be so good off corners for like Bournemouth as well. So I was like, when they got that corner, I was like, oh, maybe this is the moment where Zabani goes forward and wins it for him. But the PSG set piece delivery today for like corners in particular has been woeful, absolutely woeful. You can tell they don't score many goals from set pieces. That's for sure. All right, PSG again, out of the right-hand side. Neves picks the ball up. I am surprised that Vitinha got subbed off. Bizarre. Anyway, it is what it is. Nuno Mendes out to Zabani. Zabani looking inside, plays it back. Lots of shuffling, not a lot of action. Left-hand side. Again, not much going on. PSG, ball in. Hopeful ball. David Raya collects. Yeah, I mean, they've had a lot of the ball have a point, but they've done nothing with it. It's like, I remember last week we had a lot of the ball and it was halftime and we were like 1-1. And I actually had a go at the team. I was like, going, yeah, we're playing a lot of nice football, but like it's sterile football. Like we're literally doing nothing with it. I was like, we're not doing nothing with it. We might as well not have the ball. We've got to actually like attack it. I feel like that's what PSG have done today. They've had a lot of the ball. They've not done much with it. It's not like Arsenal have been defending for their lives. They've actually been, for most of this game, Arsenal have been exceptionally comfortable. Exceptionally comfortable. Thank you very much, Rob. All right, that ball's been hit in hope and it's gone out. Hopefully the World Cup is slightly better football than this. Hopefully England are not going to play Southgate football. I know that Southgate's no longer in charge, but hopefully Tuchel has got to... I feel like I've watched some of the England games recently and I feel like his football is just as bad as Southgate's. And I look at the team he's picked, I'm like, he's got Saka and Madueke, but like he's left Jared Bowen at home and others at home. And I'm like, Madueke for me is crap. I actually struggle to understand how he's been picked. I struggle to understand how Harry Maguire has not got a spot over the likes of Konza, over the likes of Stones, who's played 100 minutes of football this season. Which is insane to me. And then Kwanzaa. And then he's taken Jordan Henderson. I'm like, why is he taking Jordan Henderson? And he's left England's top scoring player in the Premier League this season at home. Like Morgan Gibbs-White. How has he not been picked? I have no idea how he's not been picked. He's been so good for Nottingham Forest this entire season. And yet somehow he's not good enough to go on the plane. It baffles me that. That decision actually baffles me. I've got no issue with the Foden and Palmer ones for what it's worth, but the Morgan Gibbs-White one and some of those defenders make no sense to me. And Jordan Henderson getting a gig. I mean, what's he done? Sucked Tuchel off or something? Like, what the hell? I just don't get it. Don't get it. Like, I want England to win, and I'm like, Jordan Henderson ain't going to help England win. He's actually going to help us lose. Oh, ball in here from PSG, cleared away by Arsenal. 5 minutes to go, plus injury time. Yeah, England, yeah, exactly. My point entirely. I'm like, and I feel like the players he's taken just makes me think they're going to play this long ball set piece rubbish, which wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. Yeah, but like, why take him? Like, you could take Harry Maguire and he could actually play for you. Like, he offers probably better than what Jordan Henderson does, to be honest. Plus, Maguire for England is like bloody world-class centre-back. Always has been. He's better than Stones. At least with Stones, like, you're probably wondering if he can actually last 90 minutes. Teams playing cat and fodder, people take. Yeah, I agree. I don't think there'll be a rotation in the first game of the World Cup. Every team will want to get a win. So I think that you'll find full-strength teams. It'll be the rotationers and the dead rubbers, like the last games of the round. So round 3, there'll be a couple of dead rubbers. But round 1, no chances. Here we go. PSG into the box. Can they find the ball in? Gabriel? It's headed. Oh! Doué goes to goal. It's deflected, but David Raya gets in the way. 3 minutes to go plus injury time. Now Arsenal go past. That's going to be another yellow card. Nuno Mendes into the book. Hey, Holden gets the kids in line. Yeah, I don't know. I just think that it's a waste of a decision to take him. Like, yeah. Morgan Gibbs-White would have been a way better pick. There's no need for Jordan Henderson. Absolutely no need. He would have been better off taking Alex Scott. If that's the kind of player he wanted, Alex Scott would have offered a lot more. All right, Arsenal just wasting a bit of time here trying to force pens at this point, I think. That's pretty funny, Andrew. England winning the World Cup will be a bigger surprise than finding out Mr. Tumwell's a girlfriend. That's fair. That is very fair. This is 100% going to pens. They should just blow the whistle now. We've got another 2 minutes plus injury time, but there's no way this is not going to pens at this point. Absolutely no way. All right, here we go. Ball played forward. Arsenal have now got the throw in again, coming to nothing, but PSG just give them the ball. Parkola with some sloppy play. Madueke down the right-hand side. Nice little move. Timber looks up. Can he find a ball? He hits the side netting. Nothing doing. Goal kick. He should have cut that back, Timber. Should have cut it back. He should have cut that back. All right, ball forward. Nothing doing. Out. Arsenal throwing. 1 minute left plus injury time. We all know where this is going now, I think. Oh, Arsenal, Eze. Plays it back. Subamendi. Out to the right, Declan Rice. Rice out to Madueke. Madueke looks inside. Can he find a ball in? He does find a ball in. It's cleared away by the PSG defense. Gabriel now on the edge of the box, looking for something. Victor Gyökeres. Is he going to make the thing to make his words? But no, his deflected shot goes wide of the post, and it's a late Arsenal corner here. Arteta's claiming a handball. I think you need to sit down back in your seat, mate. Don't think that's going to be a handball. Surely not. Referee saying, let's check for VAR. What are we looking at? There's no way that's a handball. What are we actually waiting for here? That doesn't go anywhere near anyone's hand. What do we... I mean, that is rubbish. What is Arteta looking at, the idiot? All right, anyway, Arsenal corner here. This might be one of the closing moments of the game before it goes to penalties. Can they conjure a typical Arsenal set-piece goal? Can Gabriel's head find its way to the ball? I mean, he hasn't scored a goal in a while. He is due one. Ball in. Good cross, unfortunately. PSG go up. Keeper comes flapping. What's he doing? That's all right. It's cleared away. Declan Rice edge of the box. Goes for glory. He goes to the header. Oh, I thought it was deflected off. It was going in, but it wasn't. And it's gone out for a goal kick. Sorry, folks. I got to be excited there. I thought the camera angle, that's it. Like, going to pens. Penalty shootout. Here we go. I think I prefer David Raya in goal. I feel like I prefer David Raya in goal. That's all I'm going to say. Mate, I actually hate watching penalties. Like I remember the one time I was involved in them in a final, and I wasn't playing, so like I was the manager of the team, and it's literally it's so painful to watch when you're not actually able to take a penalty. It's hard to watch. Really hard to watch. I can't believe we're going to pens. Mad. Absolutely mad. Here we go. Here we go. All right, we're going to waste a couple of minutes here while everyone figures out who's going to be best to take the penalties. I'm going to sit there and try and get a score on as well. Bear with me a second. It's going to look a little bit messy, but I want to be able to get a score on for you all. That looks all right. I have no idea where the hell that went. Aha. Right, I need to change this. Hold on. All right, there we go. What is that? That's crap. There we go. Currently, it's 0-0 on penalties. We're yet to take a penalty yet. There we go. That will make a little bit more difference, hopefully. I've just whacked that together in about 5 seconds. Why would cramp be an issue in penalties, man? Like, fairness, I can kind of get it, but I don't quite get it. Eze will miss. Good God. All right. Let's end that there. You're all wrong because at the moment, PSG versus Arsenal ended in a draw. I didn't even put a draw as a result. That's my bad. Who wins the shoot? I say for me, I feel like David Raya is going to win it for Arsenal. I feel like he's the better goalkeeper. I feel like he is the better goalkeeper. Good pen takers. Yep. Who's Letef? Looks like Rice is a side business. Oh, man. Here we go. Here we go. I mean, this is not what you want. If you're a fan of either of these teams, this is painful. Painful watching this. This is painful when you're watching this. Declan Rice going forward, winning the toss. Which way will they kick? They're doing the current toss now. All right, so heads or tails, which way they want to go. And Akimi they're going to be kicking towards the PSG fans. PSG win the first coin toss. Now it's to decide who will kick first. Declan Rice is saying which side he would like. Everyone's deciding which one will go first. Looks like PSG will kick first. Declan Rice lost both of those. Not a good omen, you would think. Potentially, not a good omen. All right, what's David Raya got? For what it's worth, I think Arsenal win the game from here. I feel like David Raya is a far better goalkeeper, and I feel like potentially Arsenal's penalty takers are better than PSG's, but that means nothing. The lottery of penalty shootouts means that it's literally all about who can hold their nerve and execute under extreme pressure. Arsenal huddle up before David Raya heads down to the other end. Best time of my life, 2008 Champions League. I was watching in a bar. I remember it was storming when Man United played Chelsea in that game. I remember it well. And I remember the game almost cut out when John Terry slipped. Because it was a horrendous storm in Perth at the time. And then it didn't. And it cut out after he missed. And I was like, I win! And then thankfully it came back on just before we took our next pen. And like literally was out for about a minute. But in that minute, we were sweet. The game continued. Man United won. The rest was history, sorry. All right. Ramos to take the first penalty here in the shootout. Let's get this score ready to update as the penalties go in. I wish I had like a little red green dot, but I didn't think that it was going to go to pens, to be honest. I thought Arsenal would lose comfortably, but they haven't. David Raya trying to put everyone off, wasting some time. All right, PSG to get us underway in the shootouts. Ramos against Raya. Ramos is having to wait a long time here. Referee's now talking to Raya and Safanov. This will only be adding to the pressure of the first penalty taker. I feel like David Raya has done his hair for this game. I feel like he's done his hair for this game. What is he doing? All right, David Raya trying to put him off, throwing his arms around, etc., etc. Ramos for PSG. Takes a breath out. David Raya sitting right in the center of the goal. Ramos, finish. Beautiful penalty there. 1-0 PSG. He's put that away emphatically. That was a really good penalty. I mean, even if David Raya had gone the right way, he was never saving that right on the top right-hand bins. Fantastic start there for PSG. Pressure on Arsenal. Victor Gyökeres. I mean, is this why they paid £69 million for him to miss a penalty or to score it? Arsenal fans struggling to contain their emotions. Shirts over the nose. Victor Gyökeres. Man United weren't interested. Let him go to Arsenal. Victor Gyökeres makes it 1-1. 1-1 after two penalties. Now we wait. Two really good penalties to start the shootout here. Very calm penalty there from Victor Gyökeres, that has to be said. Gabriel getting a little bit excited on the touch line, on the halfway line there. It's going to be Doué for PSG to take the second penalty for PSG. Doué versus Raya. Very straight run up here for Doué. Don't know if I like that. Now he goes out to the left. He's going to go to the left for 100%. Oh, he doesn't. He goes the other way, and he makes it 2-1 PSG. Sends David Raya the wrong way. Actually had me going the wrong way there. Very nice penalty there from Douay. Very calm, very collected. It's a very good penalty. David Raya going the wrong way early doors there as well. Now it's Eze. Eze comes up for Arsenal. The second penalty taken for Arsenal. For what it's worth, I think Eze is probably going to bury this one quite comfortably. Here comes the Eze miss. The easy miss. The easy goal, I think. I can't see Eze missing, but maybe the pressure will get to him. All right, Eze versus Safanov or whatever his stupid name is in goal. Eze goes out to the left as well. He's going to the left, 100%. Oh, he does. Oh, he's missed. Oh, Eze's put him wide of the post. It's not even close. Oh, dear. Wow, what a bad miss. He hasn't even hit the target. That's criminal. He tried to bluff the keeper, and the keeper didn't move it. He's overcooked it. And it's gone wide, and the Arsenal tears and the fans are already starting. You can see it already. Wang would have scored that 100%. Nuno Mendes comes forward for PSG. Can they take advantage of the pen miss? Can they take advantage? That was a bad miss. Didn't even hit the target. That's criminal. You can't be taking penalties and not hitting the target, especially when you're not slipping. You tried to fool him and he didn't bite, and you cooked it. Nuno Mendes. Oh, what a save from David Raya. Huge save. David Raya puts Arsenal back in the game. Huge save. Wow. What a save. He's gone the right way, and what a brilliant save. David Raya comes big just when Arsenal need him. After the pen miss from Eze, he sits there and goes, I've got you, boys. I've got you. A big couple of hands there to prevent PSG taking a 3-1 lead. Now Arsenal can have a chance to bring it all level, and it's Declan Rice up next. Declan Rice for Arsenal. Puts the ball on the ground. Kicked out my World Cup squad. All right, Declan Rice. What's he got? He's gone on the left as well, 100%. Oh, he doesn't? Hey, I mean, the PSG keeper doesn't look like he's going to save any. I think he was helped by Eze. But Rice levels it up. We're 2-2. 2 penalties to go each. Declan Rice is all about the mentality here, boys. The keeper had no idea what he was doing there. No idea what he was doing. Arsenal back in it. We take another twist. The Arsenal tears have stopped. Now it's Hakimi for PSG. Hakimi to take the 4th penalty here for PSG. Puts it on the ground. David Raya. Can he come up clutch again for Arsenal? Hakimi. He sends David Raya the wrong way. And Hakimi gives PSG back the lead. 3-2 in the penalty shootout. Arsenal with a penalty to take in hand. Oh my God, that sounded stupid. Oh, man, that was a huge save from David Raya before. Absolutely huge save. Oh, this game. Why couldn't it have been penalties from the start? could have skipped the 2.5 hours of slop. All right, it's Gabriel Martinelli with Arsenal's 4th penalty. Martinelli. I mean, this PSG keeper is not saving a penalty. I just can't see it. And he doesn't. Gabriel Martinelli levels the ledger. It's 3-3. It's pretty much sudden death, folks. It is sudden death from here. Even though we're not actually into sudden death, it might as well be sudden death. Because they're all level of the last penalty to take. I mean, this is it. I mean, a save now, a miss now, and it's pretty much game over. Very good penalty there from Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli. And the commentators just said what I said. We are now in effect in sudden death. Here we go. PSG, it is going to be Beraldo with the 5th penalty. As if Beraldo's taken the 5th penalty. That's not someone I had in my bingo ticket. Beraldo puts it away. I mean, that's probably why it was taking the penalty, because that was probably the best one of the lot. Huge penalty there. Now it's all the pressure is on Arsenal. Can they extend it into sudden death? That's such a good save. I mean, such a good shot. I mean, that was literally into the side netting. Emphatic penalty there. Gabriel. Oh, my God. I did not expect Gabriel to be taking the 5th penalty for Arsenal here. He steps up to the play. I think Gabriel scores, surely. Gabriel, who's been elite for Arsenal all season long. Yeah, Raya definitely dived a week early. I agree on that last one. I don't know what he was doing there. Arsene Wenger watching on. Hunched forward like he's playing FIFA and playing against a mate that's got a couple of goals up on him. Gabriel, what has he got? Can he extend this? He's going to the right. 100% he's going to the right. He does. Oh, he's wounded over. Arsenal have lost. Gabriel has lost. It's all over. PSG have won. 4-3 on penalties and some horrendous penalties there from Eze and Gabriel. Gabriel, who's been elite for Arsenal all season long. That's exceptionally cruel on him. Oh, what a miss. What a miss. I feel bad for him. He's been elite for Arsenal, but he's ballooned it over the bar. And why is he taking the last penalty? Oh, dear. Arsenal have lost 4-3 on a penalty shootout. And I don't know if that is fair or not, because the game wasn't filled with a lot of quality. Arsenal took an early lead 5 minutes in with a Kai Havertz amazing finish at the near post before the cravat was taken down in the box and Dembele brought PSG level. We played out 30 minutes of extra time with not a hell of a lot of quality moments. And then the penalty shootout swung, and then it swung, and then it swung, and then unfortunately for Arsenal, it swung against them. Unfortunate for them, but well done to PSG going back-to-back UCL champions. Arsenal were that close to getting their first ever Champions League. It's not a final that will live long in the memory, but it was filled with drama, I suppose, at the end. Oh, dear. On that note, folks, the UCL content and the FPL content is finished for the season. We'll be back with World Cup Fantasy content very soon. Make sure you smash a like on the way out the door. Commiserations to Arsenal fans. Commiserations to Gabriel. He's been elite all season long. Got me a lot of captaincy points. Today wasn't your day, mate. Hold your head up high. Enjoy your good summer. If you're following England or Scotland, whatever it is that you follow, hopefully your team bangs in the World Cup. I've got no faith in Thomas Tuchel, but hopefully he does good. I will see you guys in a little bit. But thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. Hopefully I made that game as exciting as humanly possible. That being said,